Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome back to another London Session stream. It's Friday, July 31st. The whole of July is officially gone. I don't know where this month went. It's crazy to think we're now trading into August next week. I don't know. Time has just flown this year. But guys, I hope I'm obviously back in my normal office back home. So ready to lock back in and be focused. I hope you guys have been crushing it. If you've been trading, we did have a move in Asia overnight. So can't wait to get into that with you guys. But today is a little bit of a special session today for the London session. I did sort of I kept you guys on your toes yesterday. I said there was someone joining us this morning, but I didn't actually let you know who. I don't know if anyone wants to guess. Chances are you probably won't guess, actually. So I will just bring her on. She's known to Tradeify in the space, but I think first time, I might be wrong, but first time on Tradeify TV. So let me introduce you to Anastasia.
Hey, Celine, how are you doing? Thank you so much for introduction. I'm so excited to be here.
Worries. I'm doing good. Chat. Everyone drop a big warm welcome, Anastasia, in the chat. This is your first time, right, on Tradeify TV?
Yeah, it was Tradeify TV. Yeah, I'm a host with Tradeify Crypto.
Exactly.
Continuous.
Yes.
The first time with Tradeify TV, actually.
Yeah, I should have made that more clear. She is obviously known to Tradeify, but obviously on the crypto side. So we'll get into that as well, because you're normally trading crypto, but here we are trading futures. So where is it? How did you get into crypto futures? Which do you prefer, really?
Actually, it's a funny story because I actually trade futures.
So you do? Okay.
I actually trade futures myself. I completely don't trade crypto. So I started with crypto 10 years ago. I've been in the market for the last 10 years. I started with crypto when pretty much no one has knew about crypto yet, and then throughout the time, I've traded so many different things. I've traded Forex first and then CFDs. And then I even tried binary options. Guys, don't try it. Just don't go look for it. Don't go that route. And then throughout the time, 6 years ago, I found the way that I trade, and the only possible way to execute this kind of edge was throughout the futures market. So I transitioned into the futures. Here I am.
Amazing. Well, I don't know. Do we want to you've got your charts plugged in, so we can go straight to your charts if you want to quickly run over what you're seeing in the markets real quick. My fiance actually needs something from the room chat, so I need to drop off for 30 seconds. I'll be right back. But if you want to take it away and you go through your chart analysis.
Absolutely. Take your time. No worries.
All right. I'll be 1 second. Okay, bye.
I hope we're gonna get along with a chat. Okay, guys, how are you doing? Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to have every single one of you here, and I'm excited to be here with all of you and with Celine, of course. And welcome. Hey, guys. Yes, I'm with Tradeify for quite a while now. Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for the warm welcome, guys. Super excited to be here. So for those of you who've actually known me for maybe from other places, because I've been streaming for quite a while. For those of you who know me, that I've actually used the order volume and order flow analysis. So the way that I see the charts and the way that I look at the market is a combination of the pure price, naked price action, and the volume and order flow analysis. So before I found the order flow analysis, I was trading pure price action based on the FIBS as well in the Elliott waves theory, and essentially the pullback and the trend continuation. Now, 6 years ago, I've transitioned into the futures market, which combined with a volume and order flow. So the first time I looked into this kind of things, I was like, what is in God's name is going on in this chart? because at the moment my chart looked this way. So the moment I've seen it for the first time, I remember I was sitting in Mexico back then, it was COVID, and I was like, God, I know the missing piece of the puzzle for my trading is this, but how do I crack it and how do I make my brain actually understand what's happening here? So it took me quite a while to grasp it, but at the current moment, my whole trading system is based upon this. So the way I look at the charts, I'd suppose it's like a super straightforward price action on the higher time frames, and then going into the smaller time frames, getting the confirmation from the footprint charts and the order flow and different kind of setups. So if we break, do you want me to break down like step by step how I see the charts, or something?
Yeah. I think this is new for the London session. I mean, Nick and I both do not trade in this way, so I think the chat will be like love to know about this new way of trading for sure.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, sure. So I'd say that on the high time frames is super basic, because the way I look at the chart is basically the price action and the different periods inside of the market. So what I would do is over the weekend, every single weekend, Sunday or Saturday, I go onto the market closure and I see how the previous week closed compared to the key market areas and compared to the big volume areas for myself as well. So if you look at the market, we all know that we have like basically their accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? Mm-hmm. Or we have the flat market, we have the trending market, and a couple of like different phases that we go through. Now, in terms of volume, the accumulation equals range in market and equals the volume, big volume nodes. So this is basically where the majority of trading is happening. So if we imagine the very classical market, like not the financial market, but the very classical market, people trade mostly when the price is fair, both for sellers and for buyers. So that's where the majority of trading is going to be happening. And exactly the same in the financial markets. So the majority of the volume, the majority of trading, the majority of money being invested in the market is going to be in a period of consolidations, which is basically the phase of the balance. So if you look at the market, like on the high time frames, those are going to be the areas that I'm going to be paying the most attention to. So I'm going to be looking for the zones where the price has been ranging. And those ranges are going to also be reflected in the volume tools that I use as the periods of the big volume accumulation zones. Because when the market again is balanced, that's where both buyers and sellers trade the most. Mm-hmm. So for determining the volume, I use the tool that is called the volume profile. And the chart that you see in front of you is not trading chart, it's called Atas. It's like a futures trading platform specifically for volume.
Can you still hear it?
Sorry? I'm here, yeah.
I can hear you, but I can't hear Anastasia, but I can hear you, Roman. Oh no. I can't hear her at all. Should I leave and come back? Because I can hear you. Okay. I don't know if Anastasia, I don't know if you can hear me. I have to leave.
I'm using white charts too. Justin is saying in the chart she's using white charts. Yes, so Selena's, we're gonna wait for Celine, but like how many times was I asked like why are you using white charts? Well, because it's more clear for me. So like I'm glad to see other traders using white charts for me though as well. Okay. Let's wait for Celine. If you guys have any questions in the chat about the way I trade, feel free to ask them at any given moment as well.
Okay, it's come back. That was so strange. You completely cut off for me, but I'm back. I can hear you. So I don't know what that was. I've been dealing with internet problems. I've just come back I was on a bit of a vacation this week, but I'm back home, so I shouldn't be having any of the internet issues I was having back when I was traveling this week, because now I've got Starlink, so everything should be fine. So yeah, well, I mean, Roman, did you get through all your analysis?
Oh, no. I just get started.
Okay, yeah. No, because I interrupted that because of the outage there, so continue.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's technical stuff. We don't have control over that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It's so annoying.
I know. Like I've been dealing with a couple of this myself. So what I was saying is basically I divide the market into the phases, which is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Accumulation is always going to be equal for me towards the big volume areas, so high volume nodes of the volume accumulation. So let's say this is accumulation. is going to be equal towards the volume, high volume nodes, like big volume areas. So those areas, when the price is going outside of this accumulation phase, is essentially can be read as majority of traders been accumulated the volume, those orders in one of the directions, and then the market goes in this direction. So let's say that the price goes outside of this big volume area, and then later when the market eventually in the future comes back to the same prices where this accumulation was formed, there is a very high chance that inside of this accumulation, there is still, first of all, limit orders left that might still stop the price and cause a reversal. And then secondly, when the price goes back to this zone, there is a chance that the same buyers who were accumulating big volume inside of this zone still can become active and try protecting the zone from the price we're going through it, because if the price would go through it, those orders will become in the negative, which essentially the big market players don't really want. So the way I look at it is I determine the accumulation. This is one of the ways basically, and I use something what is called the volume profile. The volume profile is a volume histogram, so it's the same thing as the based volume indicator that all of us know. The only difference is that the volume indicator is a volume by time. So on the bottom, those volume bars showing us the amount of contracts that we traded per candle, which is per specific time. And the volume profile is showing us the volume by price. So instead of showing how many contracts were traded during the specific time, it shows how many contracts were traded in the specific price level. So if I place my volume profile over this accumulation here, it's going to show me where inside of this accumulation were the majority of the volume traded. And we will essentially see several levels. So one of those will be this zone here, and one of this will be the zone here. So essentially, if I flip it, it's going to be exactly the same volume indicator, but it's just reversed. So where the histogram grows and becomes wider, this is where the majority of the money was invested in the market by the buyers. Why by the buyers? Well, because the price went up afterwards, after this accumulation. And where the histogram is low, it shows the areas with a lower interest, with the less volume, with less amount of money being pushed into the market. So those levels, those zones become less important. So if we have a zone where the volume is the highest, when the price comes back into the zone, this is where we're going to get the rejection. Again, if there is an area where the volume is the highest, when the price comes back toward the zone, we're going to get the rejection, and we're going to get the rejection. So that's basically the very basic way, the way I analyze the market. And then once I determine those zones of interest and the big volume areas for where I'm going to be expecting the price to reverse, or from which areas I'm going to expect the trend, for example, to start running, or to add the positions onto the running trend, then I go into the smaller time frame of, let's say, 30 minutes, for example. I do exactly the same thing. I have a couple of indicators as well, left and right, that show me the big volume area. So those, for example, the red lines show me the maximum traded volume for last month of June, for example, the current month of July, the contract for gold, or, in case of S&P 500, it's going to show me the maximum volume during the past 3 months, for example, for the contract. And also have a couple of indicators which show me where the volume bursts were happening. So when the trend is running, for example, there were sometimes some volume bursts that are not visible otherwise if we look just at Japanese plain candles. And like this, I can see that there was a big volume incoming, and I might react to this. So usually it's on the reversals, or if it is within the running trend, it's like this. And then I know that if the price closes below this volume, I'm going to expect the continuation. If the price closes, for example, in the week and the volume was in the week, I'm going to expect the reversal. And I adjust some filters towards this volume. So for different kind of assets, the filter is going to be different because, of course, the average volume, which is going to be meaningful for AM EST and S&P 500 on Nasdaq, is not going to be the same as for gold. So it's going to be different. And then to enter the position, when I determine, for example, the zone of my interest, let's say that there is, for example, the accumulation area. So when the price is going to go into this accumulation area, I might expect some reversal from here. So when the price is going to go here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch towards a smaller time frame of 5-minute charts, or what, like a different type of charts, which is based on volume. So like range XV charts, for instance. And then on the footprint, so when we go here, I'm gonna look for some extra confirmations from the order flow. And the order flow in this case is basically the orders inside of each single candle. So it's the same exact candle, but then you are basically looking into the X-ray of the candle and how many asks and bids are traded within every single tick. And then you can see who is currently in control, buyers or sellers, where is the imbalances on which side, so who is pushing the market now. You can see the absorption, for example, if the buyers are active and there is an active amount of asks coming in the market, but the price is still not moving up. It's basically an absorption, so the sell limit orders are going to be absorbing this buyer's activity, not letting the price through. And then despite having a lot of buying pressure, I'm going to be expecting the reversal. So this kind of thing. So it goes from the high time frame, determining the structure based on volume, into the smaller time frames, reading the order flow and the current activity of buyers and sellers. So that's it.
That's awesome. I mean, it's so cool to see like how other people trade. And I know I've been like following with you, but also following the chat while you were speaking. And so many people were like, yeah, it's finally an order flow person. Finally, because I know like the chat doesn't always trade just like how we trade. So sometimes they'll be like telling me about these areas of price, like Celine, the POCs here. I'm just like, I have no idea what you order flow traders are on about. But finally, they have someone they can talk to about this. So chat, if you have any questions, obviously drop them in. We have Anastasia for the first hour, so for another still 40 minutes, you guys can ask her anything, learn as much as you can. Obviously, she is so good at what she does. I'm going to quickly go over my charts just quickly. I'm not in any trades, by the way. Have you taken any trades this morning? Oh, my charts aren't here. Okay, hold on.
No, I haven't taken any trades today still, because everything was kind of in the middle of my zone. So I was waiting for some London session to start moving a little bit. And I was sleeping during Asian, so I missed all the Asian moves. Otherwise, did you take any trades today?
Okay. What time zone are you in? I should have. No, I haven't taken any trades, but what time zone are you in?
I'm in CET, so like 1 hour ahead of London.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
And you?
I'm in Greece, so right now it's 9:20 a.m. Oh,
okay.
Wait, are we in the same?
So 1 hour before you.
No, wait.
Yeah. So like you're CET +1. It's like GMT +2.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. So, okay, Chad, I'll quickly go over what I'm looking at, because I mean, I'm shocked to see how Nasdaq has recovered from what we were seeing. And as I was saying yesterday, this bearish move that we had on NQ after a pretty decent rally up from April's, pretty much April 1st, all of April, May, and pretty much then we had at the beginning of June, we started to slow down and of course see like natural, like a bit of correction here in NQ, but then we started to see a bit more of a dump. And then in seeing that yesterday, I was like, for sure, we're just going to keep dumping from here. I mean, without seeing that daily candle close, it just looked like we could absolutely be heading lower. But of course, NQ has shown us again that just like always, like you just never know. You never know where, like, things don't have to make sense all the time in the market. And yesterday was obviously that day, because we had a candle open on the daily that didn't flip bearish. So this yesterday's daily candle's previous day low is literally the open of yesterday. And we just bought up the entire day. So now we are back trading at 28,590 right now on NQ, and 29,000 again doesn't seem so crazy. We are in reach of that key level within easily today we could get up to 29,000. Right now though, in terms of what I'm seeing is that we do have an extended price leg right now. There's just all these 4-hour bullish candles in a row. So I'm expecting a bit of a pullback into this range, because whenever we have like an extreme or like some sort of like extension of price without any bearish candles or any sort of pullback, I prefer to be shorting from an extreme of this end of this range. So this is a 4-hour, and looking at from, if we take this low to high, I'm expecting at least a pullback into, I mean, there is a large 4-hour fair value gap left below 28,000. So 27,974 could be an area of price to watch to reverse back into. And then of course, right now we are trading out of a 4-hour bearish gap. So that is something I'm watching. For the session, the previous 4-hour high has now been swept. So I'm actually looking for a reversal off Asia high now, previous 4-hour high sweep. And so I'm looking for a trade back into Asia's low right now. I know it sounds crazy to be bearish in the session. I think overall, definitely want to see NQ go higher. But in the session today, do expect a bit of a pullback back into this range. But that's what I'm looking at. Oh, Mick says Celine is lagging. Is my connection not stable, guys? What's that, Roman? You think? Because I have you mean like to restart it? It's strange. All right, well, if it's lagging really bad, I can go and restart the laptop if you guys need. Oh, they're saying it's good. Okay, no lagging for them. Okay. It must have just been one guy. Maybe it's your internet. The one guy that said I'm lagging. Okay, cool. Well, good morning, everyone.
I'm actually also looking for the pullback on NQ. So I don't think it's just quite so crazy to go bearish.
Oh, you're also looking for the pullback?
Yeah, kind of. I'm also looking for the pullback, to be fully honest. Like
Okay, good.
If I look at from my perspective, from the way that I see, I'm actually like would expect the pullback even from right now, because this is like a 30-minute time frame. On the left side, I know it's like a lot of stuff going on here, but like it's like make it a little bit more clear with this. So there is a range. So basically the majority of the volume, the biggest volume inside of the range was exactly at 28,618, which we approached and trying to pull back now. And on the right is what is called the range XV chart, is like a different type of chart calculation based on like a tick size movement. Anyway, so we are basically now shifting below the volume. So for the first time, if you look at the blue line, the price stayed above it for quite a while. So this is the volume, and now volume is shifting above. So it means the traders are trading above the current price. So it's like starting to get some shorting volume incoming. Are you looking for a short now?
I can potentially enter shorts. I mean, I love that if we're on the same side, then that makes me feel great, because you can see all the volume. I just see levels. Like mostly for me, if we've traded above I use the 4-hour to like determine my direction, my sort of bias for the session. So if the 4-hour candle has traded above its previous 4-hour high and we've swept out, or we've traded above a session level, like the Asia high, that for me is like the extreme end of a range. So I'd be more likely to be shorting from a level like that and seeing it as a reversal than seeing it as like the buys, seeing it like I can't long the highs. It's just not how I see the market. I see it very much as like when we're at highs, I look for the drop. And when we're at the lows, I'm looking to buy in those areas. So for me, I can definitely enter something. I need pretty much the 15-minute to have sort of a take the high and then a 1-minute reaction. For me, I don't know if you're very familiar with like ICT concepts, but that's what I trade.
Yeah, I'm familiar with ICT, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like for me, I would be looking for the signal I use on the 1-minute is like a displaced 1-minute IFVG. So I trade off the 1-minute, and that needs to align with the 15 for me. So when I have like some sort of sweep on the 15 and then the 1-minute is where I execute. So I'll tell you if I get that 15-minute reaction I'm looking for and I drop down to the 1-minute, but right now there's nothing for me to enter yet. But
I also look for the correlation between ES and NQ. So preferably before I take a trade on one of those, like both of them for me need to be either bearish or bullish. So I don't like to trade against each other.
Oh,
so
when they're
for
not
me,
like in sync, like
yeah, when they're not in sync, because like then I have 50-50 chance, you know, and like they usually move in more or less as in sync as well with them, you know, quite correlated. So I prefer to have both of those from my perspective of like volume and order flow, either bearish or both on the bullish side. And now for me, S&P is like not yet ready to get a pullback. So we are above the majority volume for today. We broke the highs. We technically might reverse from here, but not yet ready. Not anything that is like concrete I would take for the short. So I'm also gonna stay away from Nasdaq until S&P is getting set up for me.
Okay, yeah. I need
do you use any correlation?
I was going to say sometimes I will have ES and NQ open at the same time. Most of the time it's to see the divergence between the two. So when like ES might take the low and NQ doesn't. Like we had that, I think it was last Friday. There was a really clean long. I didn't take it, but it was really the reaction we were having to 4-hour low being swept on ES and not on NQ was just like a straight like rally, like 100+ points. So I do keep an eye sometimes I miss it because I don't like to have the split screen view. I really prefer just to have like the one chart, because it just gets too chaotic. So but when I do, sometimes when I have ES day, I'll just be looking to see where there's that S&T divergence, like where one's taking the high or the low and one hasn't. But I generally will just have like NQ, and I'm just tracking NQ at the moment. I was going to say, chat, we normally set a like goal in here for the first hour. There's two. Let me see. What was the last like goal I gave this stream? Let's see. I think the last time was 430 likes, and I will bring Nick on at that point, and 580 for the giveaway. So I think we stay the same. 580 likes to do the first giveaway, and 430 likes just to bring Nick on. And I haven't actually checked how we're doing so far. But chat, if you're just joining, welcome. We're back to our normal 3-hour London session, and make sure you're smashing the like button. Let me have a look. What are we at? 186 likes, not bad. But we need a lot more. 430 at least to just bring Nick on, chat. So just some work.
Someone is asking in the chat. I saw a couple of questions, so I'm going to answer that.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
You guys were asking about the gamma exposure. So I'm not using the gamma exposure myself. I didn't really find like that it changed a lot for me in terms of my trading approach. It didn't bring too much value, as well as I'm not really aligned a lot on the heat map. I'd say if I would scalp, I would probably do a little bit more of that. But since I'm more intraday trader, I do less of the heat map analysis. So the lowest I go is mostly the footprint charts and like range XV. And on maybe 1 minute confirmation on the footprint sometimes, but heat map and depth of market never, heat map sometimes for ES and NQ, never for gold, for example, or never for the currency futures, which I also trade. What other instruments you trade, Celine? I've seen that you've traded NQ. I've seen you trade ES, and I think
sometimes
I saw
gold and.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like very, very rare. Like I really don't. I'm just noticing there is volume coming in on NQ right now, but very rarely will I take the gold trade. It's like I can probably count the amount of gold trades I've taken this year on my hand. Like it's only if I really see a clean setup. Gold is not my. It's like the newer thing I'm implementing this year. Like from the beginning, I've always traded NQ. So that's like the main asset I've traded, I've watched, I've backtested on. And gold is just something new that I thought I would add into the mix this year, but it's still not my preferred. My preferred is always, if I've got a clean setup, I always prefer taking it on NQ.
Okay.
Gold for me, I think I prefer, I don't trade the same way I trade NQ with gold as well. Like sometimes I do, but mostly in the New York session, I trade more of like a gold like breakout sort of way, because that's just what I notice in the New York session a lot on gold. It just goes. So I use more of like the opening range and I trade it like that, but still not my favorite. Andrea says we're gonna make Selena gold trade, Anastasia. We are working on it. Yeah, Andrea is in the chat. She trades gold a lot, so she's always trying to make me trade gold.
I trade gold as well, so we're gonna work on that.
Yes.
But with gold, it's like a love-hate relationship that I have, because for many years I've tried trading gold and it really didn't work out for me well. And then for the last 9 months, I've been trading gold quite successfully myself.
Nice.
I think I've tricked a little bit of a system, that I'm using, and then it actually started working for me. And then for the 9 months, I've been only trading gold. Well, only is a big word, but 85% of my total trades are gold futures.
Okay, cool.
Which is funny because I'm a crypto trader, crypto host, but we have PugsD. We have PugsD digitalized gold, so that's what I trade.
And how do you find trading crypto compared to when you're trading gold? Is it a very different market? And how do you approach it with the same way, with volume, with order flow?
Yeah, crypto depends which one. So if it comes to a low caps, like altcoins, for example, some of the altcoins, it's very similar to some stocks, and it's actually very good with volume but it's one-time thing. So you can see the volume accumulation, you can see where to add it and immediately sell it when it pumps. I'm actually in a short for NASDAQ already. I did enter the short nice. Here. Yeah, I'm going to explain in a second. But basically, essentially, that it's quite different. If we talk about Bitcoin and S&P 500, however, I approach it more as NASDAQ and S&P 500. And the reason for this is they are quite institutionalized, especially with the ETFs that took place, in the recent years as well. And if we look at the correlation between NQ and ES, which I'm not going to do now, so my laptop doesn't hang today, but in general, they're quite correlated because the majority of the money that flows in and out of the stock market is the same money that goes in and out of the Bitcoin and ETFs, and they treat it majority as the high-risk assets, high-risk investments, rather than a standalone type of asset, like, for example, crypto, like it was before. So if we talk about 2018, 2019, they were oppositely correlated, because when people were selling NASDAQ and S&P 500 or stocks, they were buying crypto, and then the opposite. So the money was going in and out, and it was very funny correlation. You could see the moment the stock market was dropping, crypto was going up, and the other way around. And now it's almost it's positively correlated for a very big part. So I'd say for the approach of Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are majority of the things that I trade. So I trade altcoins really rarely. Guys bring up sometimes altcoins I've never heard about, honestly. But I'm sticking to the classical Bitcoin and Ethereum if I trade crypto, because it's more liquid, there is more money, it's more clean price action as well. It is quite ranging now because of everything that happened. People pull out a lot of money from the market, high risks market, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's quite rangy, but for intraday, it's pretty much the same as NQ and ES.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I did have a Tradeify crypto account. I did give it a go with Bitcoin. I just couldn't. And you know what? I was trying to swing it and I forgot about my position. And I just, one day I was like, oh, Celine, your account's been liquidated. So that was my experience. The NQ dump is coming in. So you said you're in the shorts?
Yeah, I'm in a short already. I actually entered short here, before here. So the reason is because on the high time frame, it pulled back from the volume area that I was looking at, and then we broke the previous hour biggest volume at 28,564, and then since the price broke it and started to reject it, I've entered my short. So my entry is at 28,558. My accounts are on Tradeify, so basically constantly fluctuate between the platform where I do analysis and the platform that I actually trade in.
Nice. 558 was a nice entry.
So it was a good one. Yeah, I was planning to take a little bit earlier, but I was a little waiting for more confirmation.
And so do you have a stop loss TP set in?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. My stop loss is going to go above the volume. So it's above the previous highs here. So at 28,610 is placed. And my TP, I'm going to show on the 30-minute time frame at the current moment. So my TP is essentially, one second, slow it in, is right here, the previous lows. And if we do break, which I'm not really expecting, but if we do break at 28,440, I'm going to take it towards 28,290. So I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, maybe take some partials and then let it run right here towards this area where we had lots of volume and volume of the closure as well yesterday. I'm looking for the shorts now as well.
For me, I still want to be short in this. I didn't get the print or the signal that I like to enter in, so I'm not in this, but I'm obviously having the FOMO not being in this short, but it's still, for me, I can still get another setup. I'd probably prefer I need this 15-minute candle to close, see how we close. It's definitely looking like we're going to close inverting these gaps, or I guess for you probably see them. The fair value gaps are just the volume nodes. Like it's the same, I think, those areas in price. It's just they look different. They're just called a different thing, but pretty much the gaps are those areas in your volume profile. And I'm looking for the candle to close bearish, closing over those gaps, and that shows me that there is bearish momentum and there is definitely strength to the downside. So once we get this 15-minute candle closure, I'll wait for the next 15-minute candle to print to hopefully manipulate higher, and then I will hopefully get in that distribution to the downside after that. But this is definitely a good sign. I love that we're having this sell-off right now because I want to get in the shorts. And I still think there is heaps of room. I think there's definitely heaps of room to Asia low, at least. That's 28,362. So that's what I'm looking for.
I love how you can see the market from so many different perspectives and still come to the same conclusion.
Yeah, I love that. I was like, I hope you're short too.
Usually when we talk about people who trade like either smart money concepts or ICTs, it's like a different way to look at the same thing. And if you get the same setup, it's like an extra confirmation for me. I'm like, yes. Good.
Right. Exactly.
And
I'm constantly like with the chat, I'm like, because I know some of them trade order flow or like they trade all different things in this chat. And so sometimes I'm like, all right, well, this is like what I'm looking at and who's bearish and who's not. And then if they're all with me, I know like, okay, it could be a good thing. Sometimes it's not. I know sometimes when the chat's bearish, it's maybe not a good thing to be in the shorts. But no, most of the time it's good to know that we're all sort of seeing the same thing, even though we all have different strategies. That's cool. But yeah, wow. So you must be in. Oh, so your camera's gone for me now.
Yeah, that's actually my camera. 1 second.
Okay, I was like, is that me again?
I'm gonna rejoin. Just one moment.
Okay.
No, it's mine.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, take your time. Kobe says, I just know Nick entered along with this. You think? I'm more thinking that Nick actually is in shorts, chat. Mick says, I trade VWAP and swing intraday. I know a lot of you trade different things. Tippy for the Rippy Kobe. Hello, did anyone say sweet button? Oh god. Well, chat, we've seen the, what's our poll at? 47% of you are bullish and 26% of you are bearish. So there is obviously more of you that want to be long, and that is totally like, I can understand that. Looking at the daily, looking at high time frame, we are having definitely a strong move back to the upside. So I mean, overall, I definitely see this trending upwards. It's just that the London session right now seems to be like the pullback session. Definitely the session where we pull back into this range and then have New York. Shorts. Let us know, chat, if anyone is holding shorts right now, or, I mean, I hope I can still enter shorts. Oh, you're back, Anastasia? Is it all good?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, I can't hear you.
I needed to change. You cannot hear me?
I can't. Roman, can you hear it?
Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
Oh no. They're saying we can hear. The chat is saying, Roman, that they can hear her though. Okay, I think it's because we're in. Chat, we're very global here. Like we're on different sides of the world, and yet we still can come together and pull this stream off. But we will, I think, if VPN might help. But just bear with us, chat. Also, this is absolutely dumping right now. To a hand, signs are right on paper to communicate.
Now it should be good. Now it's everything.
Yes, yeah. Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, it was connection. So it's running.
Okay, perfect.
It's just melting and cute.
Yeah, this is dumping. What a clean short. Are you planning? You're not planning to partial anything yet?
No, not yet. At least until 28 for 40. I'm not partially anything. Maybe afterwards when we get here, because like if you look at the intraday, so basically the way I'm gonna look at it now is that inside of every trading period, whatever you're looking at, there is an area what is called the value area. It's like 70% of the total volume for this specific period. And the value area has the borders, so value area high and value area low accordingly. So on this day, so throughout this trading session since Asian Open, the value area high is 28,522 and the value area low is 28,353. So when the price goes outside of the value area, it's mainly bullish. And if it comes back inside of the value area, it's mainly going to be trading within the value area, or at least like towards the middle of this value area as well. So we just crossed the value area high back. So if this candle for an hour, so hourly candle in 70 minutes closes bearish within the value area, so within this block here, I'm going to keep holding the bearish trade, so my shorts. And then if we break this zone here, this is basically the point of control of today, so where the majority of the volume for today was traded. If we break through this, I might even add more volume to shorts, so I might add to the position.
Oh, nice. Okay, so if it's breaking through a point of control, is that how you use point of control in your trading? Because I know a whole bunch of people here will tell me about BOC. But is that normally how you use it? If it's breaking through, you add, or when it's approaching, is that when you take off?
Yeah, so basically the point of control is like the area where the most of the volume was traded throughout this period of time that you take as a calculation. When the price comes back to it, it usually rejects, but if it does break through, it usually continues below. The same as if it breaks through above, it's usually continuing higher. So normally I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even now because it approached the point of control and is now trying to pull back. And then I'm gonna wait if it breaks through for during the rest of the hour. Then I'm gonna keep holding the trade.
Okay, cool. What time frames do you normally like? What time frame is this? Do you normally
This
look
is
at
30 minutes.
The 30 minute. Okay.
Yeah, this is 30 minutes. Yeah, so basically it's 4 hours or daily, depends on the view, like what's more clear for me. And then 30 minutes and then 5 minutes. And you?
Okay. And for me, I'm normally on the 1 minute. I use 4 hour, 15 and 1 minute to like align my trades. So normally I'm sitting here watching the 1 minute, which isn't ideal because that can be very chaotic. But most of the time I will sit on the 1 minute once I'm in a position and maybe sometimes zoom out to like a 5 minute and watch price from there. But I'm executing on the 1 minute. So normally I'm sitting here and just watching. For me, like the high time frame, like 30 minutes and above, it's too slow. Like I can't sit and watch that. That's just something.
So you're more of a scalper.
Yeah, a scalper in a way. Like I'm definitely like my average trade time is like 20 minutes.
Okay.
So it's not like scalping in and out as such, but when I am in a trade, sometimes like I will take a partial off at 1-to-1, and sometimes I will just like let it run for as long as it needs to, and I'll be at break even and then I'll just let it run. So at that point I can walk away and like I don't have that mind that needs to watch the 1 minute chart. But for as long as I enter the trade and until I get to that 1-to-1, I'm sitting watching that 1 minute chart. But yeah,
I get it. My average trade duration is like hour and a half. So it's a little bit longer.
Oh, it's completely different. Yeah. So you will hold those longer trades.
Yeah, so before I even tested like a swing trading approach, so before I found volume, I was trading like Elliott waves and naked price action, and my trades were running for like 3-4 days. But then I figured that it's way too long for me, and I'm not taking the full profit anyway because I can't sit and wait until it takes the profits through all of this like ups and downs, you know. And I was like, I take like 1/3 of the total move that I was anticipating and just couldn't wait. So I figured I'm gonna cut down to 30 minutes, and then I found the middle ground. Because when I was trading binary options, you know binary options.
Yeah, I never traded options.
Yeah. Well, don't. It's trading is like a big word for this because it's more like a gambling. I think even in gambling you have better chances, to be really honest, like mathematically. Yeah. So, but it was the point being is like too fast. And I exited when I was profitable, but honestly, it was such an emotional rate that I wanted to take my laptop and throw it out of the window every single time I was looking at this. So I figured that the fast scalping is probably not for me. Like I can't. 1 minute is too much.
Well, see, I definitely like how you chop down for the few days to the 30-minute. I think that's me dropping down to the 1 minute. Like that's my good, because 15.5, I used to trade like of a 5 minute. And that was too slow. So now that's my 1 minute. That's like the sweet spot for me. But this is still, Chad, I don't know if anyone is still in the shorts here. This is definitely having a move. I don't know if I'm going to catch this before it drops to Asia low. I wouldn't really want to be entering around 28,360 because for me, that's Asia low. And I just, that's an area of price I would expect us to bounce or at least have some sort of rejection there. So I want to at least.
It's so funny. You said 28,360, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically the value area low from where I would also expect a bounce.
Oh, okay. So that's, for me, that's a session level that I look at. There you go. See where aligning. I love that. That's so cool. Dead Sex says, yes, 4:30 likes to bring Nick on. Yes, let's check what we're at because there is only 10 more minutes till we expect Nick. 307 likes, chat. Make sure you keep smashing that like button. We need 123 more before I can bring him on. Trader Mahi, are you planning for longs, Celine? No, not planning any longs yet, chat. Not planning any longs. I'm still trying to enter in the shorts.
M4 and TON. Options are not gambling. No, I'm not saying options are gambling. I'm saying binary options. It's a different thing. It's like, it's not the same as options trading. Options trading is great. Binary options, don't try that. Just don't go with that route. Don't.
Well, chat, we have Anastasia for 10 more minutes. I don't know if any of you have more questions while we're here to learn everything order flow and how she reads the market. Because clearly she's catching this drop. So clearly she has a great read on price.
Sometimes. Someone, Lean Liger was asking, how do you anchor the volume profile on a session? So it depends. So I anchor, if it comes to the manual placement of the volume profile, so the drawing tool, I place it over the run, like over the move towards the upside to downside, depending on if the market is trending up or down. So let's say if I want to see how the volume was distributed in this movement, to see where we're going to bounce most likely, I'm going to take the recent swing low and I'm going to place it until the recent high to see where the majority of the volume was traded within this movement. Or I'm going to place it over the range like I showed in the beginning of the stream. So that's two mainly placements that I use for the manual anchoring of the volume profile. And then I also have indicators that you can see in front of you. So this is, for example, for the daily. And for the weekly, I just use a point of control. And for the high time frames, I also look at their monthly volume profile. So those are a couple of indicators that are placing it for me. So I don't need to do it. So it automatically shows me the biggest volume areas for the day, for the week, and for the months. Yeah.
We have Nick in the chat. Nick says, morning, ladies. Good morning, Nick. We need the likes before you can come on here, Nick. So you can stay in your little, stay in your chair for a little bit longer there. 345 likes is what we're at. So you can just chill, Nick. Doesn't look like the chat are going to do the likes yet. You can chill, Sit back, relax in your chair.
Get another coffee.
Sorry, what was that?
I said get another coffee while we are waiting for likes.
Oh, Nick doesn't drink coffee, so.
Oh my God, a trader who doesn't drink coffee? Wow, big respect. I don't know how you're surviving that.
He's different. He's very, sometimes he's come on here and he's been awake the entire day. Like he'll trade sometimes the open and no coffee, no caffeine. He's something else. But there was a question in here about so Anastasia, if someone wants to learn about order flow, where do they start? Where did you learn and where can people start?
So it depends. So for the Tradeify crypto, I'm now recording the small course. So there are 5 videos that 4 of them is already out. The 5th one is coming out. So I think it's going to be a very good place to start because I'm running pretty much from basics of market auction, how the orders are getting filled inside of the market, to the basics of volume profile and order flow. So I'd say that's probably the best way to start because it's actually the base and everything that you need to understand. Without this, you cannot really move on to the volume profile and order flow. So I'd say go there. I've learned from different sources. I've also passed a couple of mentorships privately, one-on-one with people who were trading at in different languages too. And then I was basically learning based on backtesting and figure out my trading methods that work the best for me. I needed to throw some things away, and from there was something that I've learned didn't work for me. So, but I'd say those 5 lessons is the best way probably, and it's on just on the YouTube from our sister company. So
perfect. What else are they saying? Oh my gosh, there are so many chats in here. Some mornings it's really hard to keep up with all this chat. The candles are caffeine for Nick. Yeah, that's the thing. You haven't. So the one thing with Nick is he doesn't drink coffee, but another thing is how he trades. You would freak. It's very different. He trades without a stop loss.
Wow.
I don't know if you've seen anyone else trade like that, but for me, for the chat, it's a different approach, but it works. He actually is crushing it and he uses no stop loss. So, I mean, yesterday in my longs, to be honest, no stop loss. Actually, I'll have to tell Nick about that too. But that long that I was in that got stopped, I got wicked out and the market rallied 1,000 points after that. That starts making me think maybe the issue was the stop loss.
Wow. No, the volatility was crazy yesterday as well.
Yeah. Do you normally trade London session?
I trade London session, yeah.
You do?
I actually normally trade London, yeah, and much less New York. In New York, it needs to be a very good setup for me to trade because of the volatility.
Yeah. And so you'll normally trade both, or is it just sometimes the New York session as well?
So no, I'm normally 70% of my trades are in London. And New York, depending on the news as well, and it's either post news. So, for example, they're catching their bounce after the volatility kicks in, after FOMC, for example, we had on Wednesday. Or if it's a wild volatility and it's going to be ranging, I'm not trading that. I prefer to wait for the next London. So I know a lot of people majority of people trade in Q and ES, for example, in New York session. I trade it in London and I find it actually really clean in London.
Yeah, I agree. That's what we're all doing here as well, because I used to, when I first started, think why would I trade? This is 2024, looking at NQ price action in the London session. I'm well, the New York Stock Exchange isn't even open. There's what's really moving this market. Why are people even trading this? But I think over the year or the last year, I think it was when I started to look more into the London session, I was wait, this is great. And there's none of that open manipulation. There is a bit, but not in the same way that New York can run and then dump within 5 minutes. So I prefer it. I think it's less chaotic in that way. But even now, this has just been the Frankfurt Open, the hour before the London session open, and we've had volume. This is a bit rare seeing what we're seeing right now. Yeah. I don't know if this was actually a news driven or if this is just, I don't know. We haven't had volume like this.
I haven't seen any news or any updates.
Yeah, no, it's amazing you came on stream, and then for the first time in a while, like the Frankfurt Open is at like a crazy amount of volume. So it's like perfect timing.
And Trump is not speaking usually in London session now, so this is why I also love London session more.
Yes, none of that manipulation.
So you guys are asking if I taken any profits. No, I moved my stop loss to break even. I haven't taken any profits, and the reason being because we actually bounced back from the hourly point of control. So this is the hourly biggest volume, 28,500. If the price would continue higher, then I'd close my position probably and would wait for re-entry if the price would break the point of control again. Now, since we bounced back over the hourly point of control, I'm still holding my trade with a stop loss at break even right now.
Okay, perfect. And chat, is anyone else holding their shorts? Anyone else holding, or at least taking partials? I'm guessing some of you. Ming's like, holy shit, what is this chart? My mind is blown. I know Anastasia's charts are very different to Nick or mine. Like those candles are crazy. It looks
I've seen this reel. I've seen this reel today. It's like how different people see the charts, like ICTs or like clean naked price action, and order flow is like playing with like bricks, like Lego blocks.
Lego blocks, yeah. That's so true. Mantons is saying, what are you looking at for entering a short? Well, we did just have this drop. So from around 28,600, like there has just been this complete sell-off. So I'm now waiting for the pullback. If this 15-minute candle forms a bearish gap here, what I'd like to see is the pullback into this gap that we've left behind. If I get my drawing tool. So this 15-minute FEG would form, then we would have some sort of pullback into at least respecting 50% of this gap, and then I would take the shorts out of here and still aim for that Asia low target. So right now, this is still, it's not too late. We haven't even, London session hasn't even opened yet. We're 1 minute away from that actually. But yeah, there is still always another entry. But in saying that, the time has flown this hour. Anastasia, it's been so great getting to learn everything. I mean, we've only had an hour, so there is so much more obviously we can learn from you, and of course I hope that we're going to see more of you on here. But is there anything before you head off that you wanted to leave the chat with? Any words of advice or anything you can leave with them?
I'm very grateful to be here. Thank you so much. It's actually super fun to see more women in the space. I bet you hear it a lot, but it's actually really nice because it's a different approach as well to the charts. So I'd say that if you guys haven't looked, the typical thing for the order flow trader would say, if you haven't looked at that, try, because even if you trade ICTs and smart money on the naked price action, just add in a couple of tips and tricks towards from the order flow can actually make your entries much better as well, and management of the trade. And I hope to see you back soon as well. Hopefully next time we can also be here back, all of us together. Nick is in the background, I see, as well. So it's gonna be nice to meet you as well next time. Celine, thank you so much for having me. Chat, thank you so much for being here as well and welcoming me, and have a profitable rest of the week, everyone.
Amazing. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy the rest of the trading day. We'll definitely see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.
All right. Well, that was an awesome first hour of the session chat, but you know what time it is. It is London session open. That means it's time to bring on hold on, I was not ready for this. The YT wearing, hand over moving, GP trading, biohacking, muted catching, stay with ketchup abusing, Zambo trolling, intro creating, KFC heading, five guys loving, paddle playing, tennis playing, squash playing, water guzzling, chat banning, skydiving, shark swimming, parkour champion, Sam Omega, sushi loving, switch battle winning, super slippery sock walking, accent king, definitely not CPI full porting, no pro marathon running, dictator, DMC strategy, inventing Mario Kart, thrice humiliated, 91 no stop loss win rate, one spaded, Dishon, the lowly, the one and only, the World Cup bet king, Nicola.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Good morning. How we doing? Drummond, we don't even have a chart up right now. What's going on?
Roman.
I mean, we love the Tradeify logo, but it's not as cool as the charts. There we go. Oh,
there we go.
Who's in along? Oh, who's that?
In the longs. Okay, I was wrong,
wonder.
chat. I was wrong.
I wonder who's in the long. Hey, good to have you back with video, Celine. Not just
Yes. Hi, guys.
a weird voice, you know. But
Yes.
chat. Well, it's not a weird voice. That was me.
I know what the hell.
Chat, put a big fat one in the chat if you love this hour, this duo hour with Celine and Anastasia. They crushed it together, so put those ones in the chat. Come on. There we go. Party.
Yeah, that was awesome. She is full of knowledge, that girl. So I know the chat, you guys asked your questions. You would have learned heaps from her. It was so much fun. But I just realized I had actually set a like goal to bring you on today as usual, and did we hit it? I didn't even check.
What was the like goal?
Oh, we did. Okay, that's fine. They're almost at 500 likes. It was 430.
Nice.
All good.
Nice. Good. I was about to turn off my camera.
Yeah, well. No.
Maybe God would have spoken to them after. I don't know.
God or someone else? No.
Knocky, knocky.
No. Okay. All right, chat. I mean, some of them, a lot of people were already in shorts, but I know now, Nick, you're in longs, so.
Of course we're in longs.
Now
Come
everyone
on,
feels
Celine.
uneasy.
Come on, Celine. Of course we're in longs. To
No
be
one
fair, I
wants-
don't like longing up here.
Okay.
But what I dislike even more is shorting up here.
Well, I'm looking for shorts. I am. But we'll see if they end
You're
up
looking,
playing out.
or you're putting shorts on.
No, the shorts are on, but I'm looking to enter a short. Should I say that? That's a bit clearer.
Celine, imagine yesterday when I told you to put on that one MNQ. Imagine you would have done that.
I know.
And then you held it for 1,000 points.
No, even worse. I would have added into it. I would have been balling, Nick. I would have been
Big baller.
I would have been a millionaire. No, seriously.
No,
No,
that's a lie.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. But if you look at where I got stopped out, it was pretty much. I'm just gonna replay it because it really frustrated me.
Yeah, I actually replayed it in the evening. I was like, "Fuck, Celine is such." So mean, so mean.
Look at that. So this is the buy. I think I taken this first inversion, then I got stopped, and I took the second inversion here, and then took partials. But then this was the third inversion that I didn't enter, and I got stopped in this wick, and then the market, of course, we just replay, just rallied, just continued to rally the rest of the day.
Big pump.
Anyway,
Big pumperoni.
a big bumperoni.
I'm Kai says,
Literally.
you're so right. He says, Nick has to trade. He can't take another session without a trade. That New York session, I sat around like a little dummy, not doing anything. It felt so stupid. I was like, why the fuck would someone sit in front of the charts not taking a trade? That's so dumb. And then, in the end, I ended up taking a trade and made a little bit of money at least. But I'm glad I traded the London session yesterday. I mean, come on. New York, for me, the way I trade, terrible. Terrible.
Wait, so you did end up taking a trade?
Yeah. I took an asshole MNQ. You know what an asshole MNQ is?
A what, M&Q?
An asshole MNQ.
Nope.
Okay. It's an MNQ that you take when the market has already run 1,000 points, you long it.
Oh,
That's
one
the
of
asshole
those.
MNQ. But it made money, so... Okay.
Well. The guy doesn't lose.
Well. Sometimes I do. I mean, I have losing trades.
I know, I'm joking.
Constantine, no, I did not short it, but I painted it. For sure.
Constant.
You know it. Okay, what's going on? What's happening in Greece?
In Greece, I'm just reading these chats. Not much. I'm back. I got the Starlink. I'm back in the usual setup. What's happening
The
in Greece?
drillers,
Not much.
are they back?
Actually, no. I haven't heard a thing. I'm waiting. I'm probably going to expect it in the next hour, I guess. But since when we drove back yesterday, I noticed like there's more facade up, like they've done like the brick wall or whatever. So they've been working. Maybe there's no more drilling needed. I don't know. Maybe I escaped like at the perfect time. We'll see though. I don't trust it. But it's going good.
Okay. Genius WO, Nick, are you working out and trading at the same time, or is someone under your desk? Well, neither of those. This is not a workout. I'm just walking very slowly. Also, Roman, yeah, you got it. Go to my screen. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Krakus says, how's the fires there, Celine? Yeah, there are fires in Greece, not where I live, but there are some crazy fires I saw in actually Ios or Paros, one of the islands. Looks terrible, but luckily not here.
In Paros, you say?
Yep. What happened in Paros?
Chicken, are you here?
What happened in Paros? You never told us.
I don't know. What's gonna happen in Paros? That's the question. But Chicken, are you here?
Oh, you're going to Paros?
No, not me.
Oh, Chicken.
Not me.
Oh, Chicken. Oh, don't spoil it.
EMDK says, I had a dream. I won a giveaway and blew the account. Oh my God. It was that one of those dreams where you woke up like, oh, it was just a dream.
Wait, can you hear that? The drilling just started.
Of course it started. It's 10 a.m.
Just as we said.
The Greek,
just as I said.
The lazy Greek construction workers, they don't start before 10.
And then they stop like as soon as they finish the stream. It'll stop at 12 p.m. They'll be done. It's that first 2 hours and then they don't do any more.
That's awesome. Oh my God, these lungs are printing. Oh my God, to the moon.
That was a crazy drop though. I'm shocked that we had so much volume pre-London this morning.
It was
but
nice. I liked it. I saw the drop and was like, oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's take those longs. That's what we need to do.
Nice. GC Handle says, Nick, we both have the same trade. Who else is in longs then, chat? Let us know.
How many of you are in longs right now? Tell me.
Lionel says 25K in long profit already. Hell yeah. If that's true, you're killing it.
Nice.
Well. Look at all the bulls coming out. Me, long me, yes.
See? Some people get it. How about, Celine, you up for a challenge?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to say?
I wanted to say if we reach 525, you're gonna get $100 from me, but it's fine.
No, tell me the challenge. I know it's a 1 micro challenge.
That was the challenge. Nah, the challenge would have been, how about you just put on 1 micro right now and you just see what happens?
For the purpose of what, Nick?
So you see how this could change your life.
But would you like
to? You can do it on a SIM account. You don't have to do it on an eval, not on a funded. Just put it on a SIM account. Put on 1 micro.
Oh, just like paper trade this.
It doesn't matter. I just want you to see it. Put on 1 micro long. Do it.
But like I don't like this style of trading for me.
I know, it's fine. Just put on 1 micro. Just 1 micro.
Here you go. Wait,
just a little paper micro. You can do it on an eval too, if you're brave.
No, we're just gonna paper trade. Trade, paper trade. Connect. All right, here you go. MNQ. Buy one. No stop loss, TP.
No stop loss. No TP for now.
Oh, no TP for now. All right.
Actually, put your TP at 28,718.25.
28,000.
718.25.
Oh, take profit order executed? Wait, hold on. That's my bad. 28,000.
718 and a quarter.
Oh, damn. 718.
You gotta zoom out your charts a little bit there.
All right, we're on.
All right,
there you go. 1 micro long in MNQ. I don't like it. But there you go. I'm doing it for you.
You're doing it for yourself. You just don't know it yet.
I'm not. So are you asking? All right, Nick, this is what I hear from you. You're asking me to change my strategy.
No, not at all. Not at all. Shane Crowley says, sounds like Nick has 1 micro. Of course, you see it on screen. You see it on screen.
So did you get Miriam and Nick to Spuddy to also try this?
Well, what I can see recently on streams is that more and more other hosts start to add into losing trades, which is quite an interesting observation.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's just what I saw. Maybe I'm just dumb, but
no way. Who was adding in?
all of them.
You're having an effect, Nick. I for one, I'm not. I have never. And for me, there's a reason for that. Because my risk
wait a second. Did you listen to what you just said?
What? I've never added into a losing position.
You have memory loss?
No. When have I added to a losing position?
Celine.
What do you mean?
Literally, I'm not 100% sure if it was like Monday or last week, Friday or Thursday.
Yeah.
But literally within the last 7 days, you did add into a losing position where you scaled into your trade. Remember?
Are you talking about the trade where I had a buy stop? Like,
you added a second contract to your position. Remember?
Yeah, but not in the way like when it dips and I'm adding in like how you trade.
It was negative and you added into it, correct?
No, not when it was negative. When it broke a high, I had a buy stop there. It wasn't. What do you mean?
Yeah, we gotta pull receipts.
Wait, what? That I have done that before. I have put buy stops in, but never as in like adding into a position that's dipping in the red. Never.
Chad, I can't speak anymore for the rest of the stream. I gotta search for the receipt. I'm sorry. I gotta search for the receipt.
I know the trade you're talking about, but that is not what I mean when I say fair enough. If you're going to call that adding into a loser, sure, but
the definition of adding into a loser is the trade is red and then you add, correct?
Yeah, but the trade had come break even. The trade wasn't red. The trade had come break even. If it breaks the high after that, I can add into that. I trade like that, but never ever like if my trade is losing, will you ever see me on stream chat? When have I ever, when my trade is losing, touched it or added in or anything like that? It either goes to stop loss or it hits TP1. You know?
It's smelling like.
But why would I lie about that? I have a very fixed risk management system. I've never gone around that. And in terms of like when I put the risk on for my trade, in fact, like it's based on the amount of like drawdown I have left. So I can never like calculate for that and then add more when it's losing because that would just yeah, it would go against all of my trading rules.
Sure. S-Krantz, what's up? How do you like that we're now only 300 points away from where I said we're going to go? How do you like that? We're not there yet. I got to give you that. We're not there yet. But we're very close, my friend. Very, very close. I really want to go back in the streams and now search for that receipt. But I also don't really want to do it. So what should I do, chat? Should I go back?
Wait, I took it on stream? Are we talking about the same trade?
I don't know.
I added into a losing position on stream.
You did?
Well, the only thing I can tell you about my strategy, Nick, that if this is anything, is that if I have a second setup that I think is clean, I can still re-enter it. I guess that's adding in, but it's like another position. For example,
there we go. There we go. You might have another reason for it, but it is adding into a loser by definition.
Right, but the risk is then like I determine it based on the next setup. Like it has its own stop loss, it has its own risk.
Doesn't matter. It's adding into a loser. That's the whole point. We're not arguing about. Well, we're not arguing seriously in general, chat. We're just having fun. But we're not arguing about the fact that it's less risky or more risky or whatever. We just talked about adding into a loser, which you just said that you do when you see a second setup and then you reassess the risk, which is completely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all.
But I don't feel like I've really had setups like that on stream. Like this yesterday, for example, it took me out before this setup came. Like in this yesterday inversion, like this hit stop loss, and then I re-entered this trade. So I don't think like I've had a setup like that.
Not yesterday.
Or like this buy from yesterday, for example, and then having a long here as well. If I had entered this and was still in the trade, like I guess I would have added a second contract here. I guess you can say like that, but I rarely get those setups. But okay, sure. If entering another
is more than never.
If getting another setup in that way determines, yes, okay. By definition, it is adding into a losing position, but I see them as separate trades.
Sure. Maurice, Nick, do you have siblings? Yes, you see her on screen right now. My sister from another mister.
Celine, why you have to be mad? Bogdan, I'm not mad. When you said, do you add into losers? I'm like, no. But now I guess, yes, if I do have setups.
We're just having fun, chat. It's all good. Oh, S-Krantz is back. Says, Nick, you are a day trader, not a swing trader. Do I really need to remind you of that? Your call last week was that NQ was going to 28,900 that day. Nope, it was 800. Actually, I can give you the exact level. It was 879.50, 908.75, 972.75, 994.75, then 033 and a half, and then 064. It's exactly what I said if you want the exact levels. And I already told you yesterday, on that day, I was wrong. However, as you say, I'm a day trader. On that day, I still made money. So does it matter? No, I just find it funny to remind you that we're still going to go there.
I'm currently getting a potential short out of this 15-minute gap right now. We just topped our previous 15-minute high, so I'm waiting for that bearish displacement candle. If we don't get it, I'm not entering this. But it's looking all right.
Mixy, why doesn't Nick drink coffee? Because I get so much energy from just arguing with Celine.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's the best start to my morning, always.
Celine, you hit your stop loss on a short, then you added 5 lots on a buy. Yeah. 1 second. Those drillers, they came at the worst time.
The drillers.
Okay. Let's see if that inverts. So explain this 15-minute candle you're waiting for. The 15-minute candle at the moment, so what we're seeing is we have traded higher than the previous 15-minute high and tapped into 50% of the 15-minute fair value gap. So that's how I use the 15-minute time frame. whenever we have a high time frame FVG that we're trading out of, and once the 15-minute high has been swept, then I watch for the distribution on the 1 minute and I take the entry based on what the 1 minute is doing. So that's how I use the 15.
I gotta pull up something really quick. A receipt for a friend of mine.
Oh, which you got many? Which one? From the chat?
Yeah, he thought he beat me on something, which he didn't. We were talking about like in a guy who I always see in the gym, and
I thought this was a receipt from someone in the chat.
No, we were talking about my volume, total volume of my workout today in the gym, and then for some reason I think he forgot my number, and then he sent me his, acting like he did more, but he didn't realize I did more. So now I had to send him that. That's funny. Oh God, I love receipts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you always have the receipts. All right, I'm in the short. Oh, this is not. Wait, is this paper trading? Oh my gosh, I need to log into Tradeify. This is the paper trade still. Hold on. Roman, can we just switch? Because my Tradeify has now been logged out of TradingView because I'm in a freaking paper trade long. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I have entered a short in real life. Just give me a sec so you can see it.
Somebody asked, wait, where was it? I don't know. No, anyways. Oh, here, Toto asked, Nick, can you pay for my next eval? I can, yeah. But I won't.
Wait, that's so weird. Damn it, Nick, now my trading view has screwed up. Where is my trade?
I don't know. Are you on the same instrument? MNQ, NQ?
Yeah, MNQ. Oh, 1 second. It might be. This is.
Craig, how many steps per day do I take? 15,000 ish. Coquinho, Nick, can you give me 1K? Yes, I can. Ali, are you making any money today? Yes. Can I buy you pizza and cookies? Jonathan, sure. Hello, you too? Yes. Angel says, convert me to Tradeify, I'm using Top Step. Well.
Well.
Buy an account. Now. I got it gone. I actually don't. I don't know another way to convert you down. Nick, will you give me $20? Right. Yes.
Lord, Jonathan says stop step. I never heard that one.
RG and Cal, both. How long does it take me to take 15,000 steps? I mean, that's throughout the entire day, but the majority of my steps I take during the London stream, and I take about 8,000 to 9,000 steps during the London stream. So I would say 3 hours total for all the 15,000.
Celine, hope you didn't get banned for hedging. No, I had a paper trade long. It wasn't on an actual account.
Yeah. She's just taking my MNQ long. And I asked her, I begged her to take it. Please take the MNQ.
Well, I actually don't know. I think I had to close it so I could log into Tradeify. So sad, Nick. Sorry.
Wait, no, you closed it?
Well, yeah, I had to log out of paper trading.
You can still keep it open.
No, I think it automatically did it. My trade's not there. Sorry for
Now
not
you're logged
knowing
in-
how
now
to
lo- now
paper
you're logged
trade.
Now you're logged in Tradeify. That's why. But once you log back into paper trading, it should still be there unless you closed it.
Okay. Let me see.
Chief or Geo asks, Nick, can you have a good weekend for me? That's an unreasonable request. No. How about a great weekend, though?
Did we hit the like on it?
I have no idea.
I
What's the like
said
on?
500. I said 580 for the first giveaway. Usually we would have already. Oh yeah, we smashed it.
We
gotta do
smashed it. Let's go,
Gotta
chat.
do it.
All right,
Uh,
let's run a Gibby while Celine looks for her paper trade.
Trying to see if it's still there. Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
Ah, see.
There it
Go. That paper trade is printing right now.
Looks good. my short on the other hand. Not looking good today.
Who would have thought? All right, let's run a Gibby, chat. All you gotta do if you want to participate in this giveaway is you have to like the stream, subscribe to this channel, and once I send you the link to the Google form, fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you do it more than once, you'll get disqualified if you ask me where the form is, what the form is, what shape of form I'm in, or any sorts of questions like that. You're going to get super duper mega disqualified, so don't do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you ask me how to join the giveaway, you're going to get disqualified as well, so don't. But here's the link to the Google form. You're going to have about, I'll do 30 seconds. 30 seconds to fill it out, then we're going to pick a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
All right.
Where's your stop on this short?
604. I actually dragged it a lot higher because it's 3 micros in this trade. So I allowed it the room. I want to see the 15-minute gap, how we trade inside of it. So I'm a little higher than this, where this 15-minute gap is.
Okay. And wouldn't it usually be over the high your stop?
Usually it's where the 15-minute high is. So at around, it would have been like 28.5. Well, in this case, because there's the gap, anywhere between where this fair value gap is and the high. So I've just dragged it a little higher, like 20 points.
Okay.
But yeah, just to allow the room in the fair value gap, because we did have a nice drop here, so I'm allowing it to retrace a little deeper. But how the candles are forming right now, not too bad.
Okay, chat. You guys were fast today. Quick. Good morning, Nisio, you fucking legend. Here we go. First winner of the day is gonna be no Mr. Derp. I wasn't a goldfish today. I didn't forget. Aha. But the first winner of the day is gonna be Ice Theory. Ice Theory D2X. Type something in the chat. Congrats, you just won something. We don't know yet what it is, but it better be good. You have 30 seconds to claim.
Congrats. Is he here?
I don't know. Yeah, you're also ice, but you're the wrong ice. Okay, he's here. Nice. Now, let's see what you actually win. I'm going to spin both wheels at the same time. Mr. Ice Theory. You, sir, win a 25k select account. Now, question for you. We haven't done this in a while, but do you want to play a little game of 0, 1, 2, 3? You can spin that wheel again, and if it lands on 0, you lose the account. But if it lands on 1, 2, or 3, you get 1, 2, or 3 accounts.
Ooh.
He says, of course, yes. All right, let's go. Spinning it. Spinning. You, sir, get nothing. Congratulations.
Oh no. Oh gosh. This is not okay. Can we redo? Well,
It was his decision.
shit. Oh gosh.
Okay, that means we're not cruel. Okay, now don't get your hopes up. When I say we're not cruel, I mean we're gonna pick another giveaway winner. So let's run this whole thing again. Here we go. Here we go again.
Here we go. That poor guy.
Yeah, that's actually a poor guy. Okay, here we go. Spinning it again. The new winner is Nico7.
Let's go. I've seen him in the chat.
7. Let's see. Manton says, Ice, you'll be lucky in the market today instead. Yes. Oh, there we go. Nico's in the chat says, oh, it's my first ever account. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
All right, let's see what you get. If you're lucky or not. And bang.
Spin it. Oh, could it be?
Oh, it's a good account though. 100K growth. 100K growth. Congratulations. I'm not going to let you spin that one because I don't want you to lose it. Unless you really want to spin it. Do you want to play?
Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Spin it, spin it.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, chat, slow down. We need to see Nico's comment.
Let's see if he's a brave soul. He's thinking about it. He's sitting there like, fuck, should I? I could have 2 accounts. I could have 3 accounts.
He's really thinking on this one. I mean, the last guy just lost his chance.
He says not this one now. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then you walk away with a good old 100K growth account. All you got to do is add your email address to your YouTube channel description. Make sure it's your Tradeify login email, and we are going to be sending you your 100K growth account within the next 7 days. Congrats. But now we want to find out, would you have won if you spun? That's
don't rub it in.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Ooh, you would have lost like the other guy.
Wait, 2 in a row?
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Great job, Nico. Great job.
Good save. Damn.
Yeah. That was good. You made the right choice, sir.
Nice. He knew. Awesome. Well, that is the first giveaway. So we need to do another one soon.
All right. What do you want to set the like goal at?
I'm going to say right now, 750 likes already. 900 likes.
900s. Sure. Let's do it.
900s.
Let's do it. All right.
Liquidity Tra, I'm banning you for the spam.
How to join giveaway? Imagine a guy in real life. He comes up to you and it's like, how to join giveaway?
That's literally who these people are in real life too.
Ali the Chaudhry, Nick bro, why that TP? Well, because I really like the 01 to 18 and a quarter zone and 601 to 618 and a quarter. I will take off one account in that zone and then take one off 100 points higher if we go there, because I'm only in one micro, right? So I can write this up a bit. I can write it up a bit, but I'm in 2 accounts. Actually in 3, I just realized. Lulz.
Hey, morning, Jimmy Trades.
Jimmy Trades. Morning.
Jimmy Trades.
So I have one target at 612 and 3/4, and then I have, that's the one you see on screen right now, 612 and 3/4, and then I have the other one that should be this one. Oh, now I have to reset it. at 7:18 and a quarter. Oh, I missed a quarter. Damn it. This is going to be Celine's TP.
Oh. Celine's TP. Are we calling it that?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be the paper money maker.
Celine, are you looking to take shorts? I'm in a short, Central Shekel. I'm in a shorts. So after we had the retracement into the 15-minute gap and the sweep of the 15-minute highs there, I was in after the 1-minute inversion. So still holding this short at the moment. In a bit of drawdown. But we're alive. We're alive. We're still respecting the gap. So as long as that's held, I'm all right for now. Do you guys ever trade 10 micros or any mini? 10 micros would be, I mean, for me, I'd be trading a mini at that point. I'm normally just in like 6 micros at max. But yeah. At that point on evals, I'd probably just take 1 or 2 minis. I am Prisla says, don't hate on paper money. Make a trade station doing 50k price for paper trading. What?
You said what?
It's not even real trading at that point.
Interesting. I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Setup is what ICG calls an M15 unicorn. Hope it holds. Yeah. This is a pretty regular like short setup. In fact, it's. I mean, the only thing against it right now is that the daily time frame is just completely like bullish right now. Like yesterday's daily candle close without a low in there just tells you that there is screaming bullish momentum here. But in saying that, we can still have a nice drop off the the Asia highs. So normally that's the position I'm in, shorting off Asia high, but I took the retracement instead. Didn't catch the short here, but taking the short out of the gap here as a retracement. I mean, doesn't have to work 10 times out of 10. I'm no market maker for sure, but it's worth the risk. It's worth the 3 micros for me. So I'm taking that. Are we getting push-up Friday? No, I cannot. My stomach has not recovered. I'm not doing push-ups today, chat. I'm sorry. I'm taking a break. Taking a break. I went too hard too quickly last week and I've been sick all week. So no push-ups from me. I mean, you guys go ahead and do them. Money back finance. I was in at the bottom of the other low with 2 minis, banked on that trade. I should close and go to bed. I mean, yeah, if you caught the longs from the low, absolutely. Have a good sleep.
Who would do that?
What? Take a trade and go to bed?
Hello, chat. I'm back.
Celine, do you use different accounts for different sessions? No. The only time I'll switch between evals and fundeds is if like I don't like the price action. But between sessions, New York and London, I will trade the same. If I'm up, in saying that, if I'm up on an account, I generally won't risk on that. When it comes to New York, I'll lock in the profits and then trade different accounts in the New York session. All right, Jewel is asking about the indicators. The Asia high is this indicator. This sessions and key levels. This is it. That's the one you need to go get. Yeah, I said no push-ups today, Nick. I said no push-ups.
And then you expect me to just accept that or what?
Well, I cannot. I tell you I cannot. That's because I cannot. I really can't. I can't. I feel seriously ill still. So I cannot. I won't be able to get back up.
You feel ill?
Yeah. The whole
Really?
week. I haven't. I
You
have
don't look
not.
ill. You look like you're high energy.
Trust me, I'm trying here. I haven't had coffee or anything. Like I cannot barely. I can't stomach like any food. Like or
Then get some
much.
rest. Let me do this alone.
No,
sleep.
no way. Of course, I'm here for the London gang.
Go sleep. Come on. You don't want to be wasting energy when you're sick.
No, I'm good. I'm good. It's just like.
But
it's now
seriously, if you need a break or anything, let me know, and then
I will.
I got.
I will. I'm all right for now, but it's in my gut. Like it just feels like it's like queasy, but I'm good.
All right, I'll do your push-ups for you.
Hey.
I'll do your push-ups for you.
Oh, he's gonna do the push-ups. Okay. Got the pregnant glow. Okay. All right, chat. Settle down. How many is he doing?
I did the ones for you too.
How many was that? 20.
20.
Nice.
Okay, we're now up 100 points. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
100 points.
Yeah, the short.
Hey, what's up, chicken? We spoke about you before.
Hey, morning, chicken.
Everybody put some corn in the chat so we can feed the chicken. So then we're gonna have a nice big chicken. So we got our proteins. No, 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 no.
Selena said the pregnancy effect. Come on, chat.
Of course, what else would it be?
Again.
Evo D says, Nick, I need your nonchalant trading style approach. How do I do it? I mean, just do the same, I guess. Jermaine says, I did 50 push-ups for you, Celine, for the rest of the week.
Hey, thanks, Jermaine. I should be, you know what? I should be back in push-up form by next Monday. How about that? I'll use this weekend to rest. Glad your Wi-Fi working, Celine. Yeah, well, this morning it actually wasn't. I actually couldn't hear Anastasia a couple times, so that was annoying.
Oh wait, her name is Anastasia? Not
yeah,
Anastasia?
I asked her before. I asked her like, how do you say it? Because I know like there's different ways to say that. Anastasia, Anastasia. But she's
interesting. I'm Linka Trading. Nick, how much dollars to teach me your strat from A to Z? Unfortunately, you can't pay me to teach you. I'm not a guru. Greek Joker, I'm gonna call you by the name now because you said such a nice thing about us. He said, wishing both of you a beautiful Friday and an awesome last trading day. Nick, you are a handsome man. Celine, you are very attractive. Stay healthy. You stay healthy, chicken. Enjoy your corn and have a banger day with lots of TPs.
Thank you, chicken.
Mexican debt.
Wait, someone just said, Johnny Cage is like, yo, Celine, what's the difference between you and Mariam? What a strange question. She has curly hair. I have straight hair. How about that?
But you had curly hair.
I did have a little, very curly hair, actually.
Shado, I am doing that. It's just on stream, I trade the Tradeify accounts because we are Tradeify TV.
Julian says, Celine, are you looking to add? No, I'm not looking to add. Right now we're back up at Asia High, so if any, it's like, yeah, this is already enough risk for me on this trade. So even if there is another setup for me here, I won't take it because for me, this is like the max risk I can have on this trade. So I'm leaving it.
The Hype channel says Nate is a gatekeeper as fuck. Who's Nate?
Who?
I don't know. He's talking about Nate. Don't know who Nate is. True, John. Yes, I am doing that. Let's see. First target, or next target, I should say, is 28,612 and 3/4.
Oh, this is gonna screw my green streak on the funded right now. Come on, Enku.
That's part of the game.
I know.
Alex loves trading. I just screenshotted your message. I'm gonna forward it to the team so they send you your account. I know the giveaway team is not here until Monday, so they should get back to you next week. Crystal says, hi Nick, did you say to Celine to put a paper trade stop at 28,718? No!
No stop.
I told her to go long 1 MNQ, no stop.
No stop.
You must be new here. The hype channel says, you just entered off rejection, you gatekeeping the strat. Well, do I owe you my strat? Do I owe you anything for being on here for free? So you can watch everything that I do, that we do? You can watch all of that for free? Do I owe you anything? Really? Chicken says, Roman, привет. All jokes aside, you're the most active and on-point production guy during London. Yeah, there you go. And then some Russian stuff.
Nick, can you ask Lynn to share the settings of the indicator? It seems she has skipped my comments. I posted twice here. Hamid, I'm not skipping. I didn't see your comment. Which settings? The sessions and key levels? It's here. Also, chat, no, I'm not in another short. Yes, there was an inversion here at 347, but I'm not adding anything there because I'm not like entering this position because this is already max risk for me. So you're going to see that inversion, but that's not an entry for me. All right.
Thank you. Alex Loves Trading says, Nick has been sharing his strat live more than once. I have. I told you, like, literally so many things about it. Manton, Nick's strat is to enter the long as soon as Celine says short. Sometimes I do that for fun. Sometimes.
Bogdan, I know what your question is. I don't think I've ever seen Celine and Miriam in the same room, so they might be the same person. Not true. I posted a photo on Instagram recently, Miriam and I together, so not true.
There you go. Could be AI generated.
Oh.
The Hype channel says, I've been following you for 5 years. Damn. You've been following me before I started trading? Really?
Imagine. Really?
And,
Maybe,
and who's
actually.
Nate? He's still talking about Nate. Who's Nate?
Nate, stop gatekeeping, bro.
Yeah, fuck you, Nate. Why are you
Come on,
gatekeeping?
Nate.
Stupid Nate.
Can we get
Can you
Nate's
get Nate's strategy? The Hype channel, you've been following me on Instagram for 5 years? Holy moly. What do you remember? What do you remember from 5 years ago? Now I wonder.
Yeah, what was his content like 5 years ago? It was probably a videography stuff, right?
I don't know. He's going to tell me. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I should have hinted.
The Hype channel says Nate in the chat. Who's Nate in the chat? I don't see a Nate. Metalhead says, Nick, I'm following you from your childhood. Okay, that's kind of creepy, but I guess. He was gatekeeping from 5 years ago?
Nate's Twitter.
What are you talking about? Oh, the Hype channel, you're rage baiting me. I love it. I'm down to go down the rabbit hole of the rage bait. So give me more info. Trades by John. Nick, do you use market structure for your entries? Well, define market structure first. And if you do, what time frames do you mainly use? Then you just wait for structure to form and pull back an entry and add to it winners and losers. Oh, that's a lot of questions. Define market structure first. I only trade the 5-minute time frame, and I only add to losers, never to winners, ever. So For me, the book Best Loser Wins should be called Best Winner Wins, I guess.
No. Everyone's calling you Nate now. This is hilarious.
Nate. Who's Nate? Who the fuck is Nate?
AG Traders is I'm in the shorts with you, Celine. Cool. Did you have same entry? Or if you just entered now, you probably have a much better entry than I did.
Did you follow Nate's entry?
Yeah. Nate told me.
No Stop Loss Butcher Fake is in the chat. It says, man, Nick has 1,421 Insta posts. I can't scroll down enough to find a year back post 8. Got to put in some work, you know? Bladik says, Nick, my guy, you need to stop moving like that. It's so sussy. Why so sussy?
So sussy. What is that word?
I don't know. The Hype Channel says, how come you let them know and not me? Yo, Nate, what the fuck? Who's the fuck is Nate?
I seriously don't know. Where has Nate come from? Nate, are you here? You gotta kick Nate out the chat.
I'm dying. The Hype Channel, you're funny. I like you. Fucking Nate. Yeah, let's get him kicked out.
Nate is sussy.
Bladik says, Nick, are you on a treadmill by any chance? Yes, but it's not what you think. So first of all, it's a trade mill. And second of all, it goes in reverse. So normal people would like walk backwards, right? But what I have is these super slippery socks are called moonwalkies. And basically these moonwalkies, I just moonwalk backwards on that trade mill. Yeah.
It's true.
Ama's sister is in the chat. Says, yesterday I cooked for my brother a really good dinner. Celine, are you busy? What is happening in the chat today?
That is crazy today. What the hell?
Oh, now we got Congo Man in the chat too. He says, Nick or Colleen, can you answer my question? Of course. Of course. Are you in that long
Colleen is not my name.
Are you in that Congo Man? In that Congo Man. In that Longo Congo?
There's
he's asking where's the form. Oh, Congo.
Of course.
It's qualified. Muyuzaki. Nick, what is the name of your haircut? It's actually the Muyuzaki cut. That's what they call it here. By the way, Congo, you're gonna love this. I begged Celine to put on a micro long today without a stop, and she did it on her paper account. So she's crushing it right now. She's up big.
Yeah, I'm in a long on a paper trade. I'm also in a short on a real trade. But you know, Nick, that doesn't change anything about the way I trade if I've taken a micro long.
I just want you to see something.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Let's see. Hey, you're welcome, Stefan. Also, RGN Cow says, Nick, what part of the US are you from? I'm from Missouri. Hey, why am I taken away?
Hey.
Province? No.
Hi, Slim. What is your TP? I have a TP 491.50, very far from there now, and 451. So now it just looks like we're going to keep on grinding higher here on NQ. Like this, I mean, there's a chance it can still drop, but we're back retesting Asia high now. Didn't want to see us get there. Right now, the 15-minute gap is still holding slightly, but it looks like we're going to invert this gap at the moment. That's why my stop is above there, because if we hold this gap, then I'm still fine to stay in this, but stop and TP is set. The risk, for those asking like, am I adding in or doing anything like that? No, the risk is set. And so that's it. I'm letting the orders do their thing. The stop or the TP gets hit first. Regardless, the risk is set. And I'll just hold until then.
There you have it, chat. There you have it.
Mafia Bill says the whole chat just tries to kick it with Celine. Trading went out the window. Surprised you didn't have stops above that high. Above which high? I will start to probably trail my stop if we break lows, but we haven't yet, so I haven't trailed anything.
Johnny Cage says, yo, Celine, tell Nick he can walk outside. Tell him.
Some people really get triggered by your walking.
Yeah. I can walk even worse if you want. I can do like, how about this?
Oh, God. Yep. Chad, are we liking this style? How does that make you dizzy?
It's actually pretty intense. It's a good workout. Damn. Pizza Johnny says, yo, Johnny Cage, you can touch grass outside. Everybody's getting dizzy now.
Crystal keeps saying something. Hey, what was that?
I said Bodhi.
Oh, Bodhi, I didn't see it. The head. I'm in 2 accounts in this long right now. By the way, I forgot who asked, but somebody asked. Amir, yes, this short's unfunded. I know, if it loses, my green streak is over.
But you are long on the other account, so you're good.
That doesn't count. I need to take my wins on fundeds only.
Congo says, ask Chicken what the market is going to do. Chicken, what's the market going to do? Oh, here come the jokes questions. Fumble AI says, Nick, where'd you get that? Now I'm gonna say, where did I get what? Okay, shoot it. Come on, go for it.
See what he's got to say. Do you have a daily loss limit for yourself on a funded Celine? I generally, no, not a harsh DLL, but I won't take more than 2 losses. What did he say?
He said that pretty smart.
Pretty smart. Wow, that's smooth.
Smooth. Riz. Nice. Riz level 9000.
Nice. How do you feel, Nick?
I feel amazing now. You made my day, Fumble AI. Thank you.
Fumble AI.
Okay, Muizaki's asking now, Nick, where'd you get that? Get what?
There should be a whole segment of this stream. Nick, where'd you get that? Suriluki's eating breakfast today.
Back.
What?
Holy, we haven't seen Suriluki in forever.
Suriluki's been here.
I haven't seen him. So what did you have for breakfast today then?
Well, I was going to say the most boring thing ever, dry toast.
Dry toast?
I had toast because
Sounds kind of sad. That sounds like prison food.
I know. That's all I could stomach.
Oh, yeah, true. You're still not feeling well.
Stop loss, yeah.
Did he get stopped?
Yeah, I just had like a piece of sourdough toast. That's all I could really eat. So nothing nice.
Did he get stopped or no?
Nope. Surviving this.
Are you another goat of stop loss today?
Potential. I'm still alive, but this is the volume now, 4 AM Eastern.
That's a great question, Leia. When has toast ever been wet? That's a really good question.
Like, you can have a fresh piece of toast and not be dry, but I toasted it.
What's a fresh piece of toast?
A fresh piece of bread, sorry. I don't know how you guys say it, but toast is just the square bread in Australia.
Kungaman says, like from the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, so dry, like toast. I haven't seen that movie. But I mean, Selena's going to have a big fat Greek wedding, I guess.
I don't know what he means by the toast in the...
I don't know. Okay, Congo Chicken is answering you. He says, usually I'm not that open about my calls. There's a huge wall of buyers at 600 on Bookmaps, but those rats just took their orders off. If we break 590s, we will get to 595 pretty fast. Oh, okay, but we haven't been at 590 yet. Oh, we have actually. We did get to 590 chicken, but not 595.
Does chicken use Bookmaps?
Apparently, I didn't know. No, Congo, you got it wrong. He says, let's fucking go, chicken, you're the goat. Chicken is the chicken. Can't be a goat and a chicken at the same time. Actually, what would that look like? Let me go to ChatGPT really quick. 1 second.
A goat and a chicken.
Create a goat. Create an image of a goat chicken sitting in a golden i3 Rex in the Congo. Let's see what that looks like. Robot, what model toaster do you have, Celine?
What model toaster do you have? Or is this about the person who's asking us about the microwave?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Robot, I'm not even going to answer that. Oh, there's drillers.
Oh, you were the goat of the stop loss. Look at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still alive. The stop was placed where this would be invalidated for me. So, I mean, I'm alive, but it's still not... I still haven't hit even TP1. Show us. Show us now.
Instead of a BMW i3 Rex, it just produced a golden Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No way.
That is so dumb.
A golden T-Rex.
And he just wears an i3 Rex gold chain.
Which, are you using Claude?
So funny. No,
I didn't
ChatGPT. Okay,
Oh,
get
yeah,
ready. Chicken and Congo, that's for you. Wait. That is so stupid. My God. 1 second. Here you go.
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
A gold chicken on the
chicken.
golden i3 Rex in the Congo.
Wait, he has a chain on as well. What the hell is going on?
So dumb.
That is actually hilarious.
Oh, that's how you use AI, chat.
Okay, that is a piece of artwork. Someone needs to frame that.
That's what we need to frame and hang behind us.
Yes. Oh, that is awesome. I love AI.
The gold i3 Rex. Dude, now Congo Man is even cooler than before. He has a fucking T-Rex. We always thought it was a car, but he's riding a T-Rex.
This whole time, Congo Man. You had us fooled.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm glad the chat enjoyed that too. Everyone's like, that's
Mexican
amazing.
Dan says, I'm so glad we're destroying the planet to make funny images, my wizards. Well,
I'm wondering if anyone just joined the stream at that time and they just saw that image. Welcome to
oh
Tradeify.
yes, Chicken changed his profile picture to that. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
there
awesome.
we go. It is complete. Yes, I'm a painter. Constantine knows I'm a painter.
Yep.
I paint the Canva every day, and I like the color green. Oh, that's great. We should get it framed like Max and Llama on here on stream. Yeah, and then actually put it behind me, like a huge picture. That would be so funny.
So funny.
I might do it.
Yeah, that was quick, chicken. Constantine.
Constantine. Calm down. Oh, it's giveaway time? Did we hit 900 likes?
Yeah, it must be because that guy is spamming, and you know what?
Yeah.
He's getting a ban.
You know what rhymes with spamming?
What?
Ban him.
Perfect.
All right.
Spamming means ban him.
Giveaway time, chat. I'm still in this long. We're back at 100 points in profit now. Let's go. Let's go to the moon. But it's giveaway time. So all you got to do if you want to participate in this giveaway, somebody filled out the giveaway form with Nate like 100 times. But all you got to do is like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and once I send you the link to the Google form, fill out that Google form. Only do it once. If you do it more than once, you'll get disqualified. If you ask me where the form is, what the form is, what shape or form I'm in, or any sorts of questions like that, you're going to get disqualified. Congo, you're already disqualified. Chicken, don't do it. You're going to get disqualified. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't ask me how to join the giveaway. You're going to have 30 seconds again. Here we go. Suspicious, Johnny. Pizza Johnny says, sorry, Nick, that was not me.
What did you do?
Like spamming the form with Nate.
Oh, Johnny.
Jonathan.
Nate
FX
to win.
Man, you're disqualified. What's that?
I was just reading Johnny's comment. Conga Man, where's the form? Of course.
Okay, here's Gibby time. Copying everybody over. The second,
all right, let's do it.
of course. The second winner of the day is gonna be. Second winner of the day is gonna be. Bam. DK Boss. DK Boss B3T. Congrats.
Congrats. Let's go. Another Gibby. Let's see what he won. Well, are you here first, DK Boss?
That's the question.
Oh, this drilling.
DK Boss. Sir.
Are you here?
Yeah. Again, Congo, you're here. Selena's here. Chicken is here. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, I see. They're ganging up again. I've been set up yet again. Of course.
Okay, DK Boss, you have 10 seconds left. Okay, he's here. Says yes. Good. That was close. Seems like you love the adrenaline, but you did just win. So let's see what you actually won. Here we go. Bam. You, sir, are getting lightning funded. Nice. A 50K lightning funded account. Let's go. Congrats. All you got to do to receive it is add your email address to your YouTube channel description. Make sure it's your Tradeify login email, and we're going to be sending you your account within the next 7 days.
Nice. Let's go. I had to mute for a second there because the drilling just got super loud. But you know what I realized? It's not drilling. They're doing that. They have that tool machine where they're like trying to shape the cement or whatever. You know what they're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, those things. So it's even worse than drilling because it's just like, and then they stop again, and then they again.
What's the sound that it makes?
Something like that. Oh, it's so annoying, Nick. Seriously. Anyway, that was the second giveaway. Congratulations. And we can do one more if you guys want to smash the like button. We can get to... Sure. If we get to... We're at 955 likes. 1,200? 1,200.
Sure. 1,200 likes for another giveaway. Roman the Goat is going to pin that to the chat again so nobody misses the target. Kanzada says, hey, Celine, when do you move your stop loss?
I will move it. So usually 1-to-1 is when I would move stop loss to break even. But I did say I will probably be moving this stop to a trailed position when this 15-minute high gets put in. So within the next 4 minutes when this candle closes, I will trail this to that 15-minute high. See how this candle closes. If it's going to close bearish and that is a high now, I'll trail to there. Otherwise, 1-to-1, I'll go break even. Other than that, I won't.
There we go.
I've accepted the risk and it stays like that.
Joshua P trades. Hey, Nick, what time is it when you trade New York session? For me, it's 3:30 p.m. when I trade New York. Menza says it is called a hammer.
Yes, that one. Kanzala, I just answered that.
Facts upon facts upon facts.
Jackhammer, yes, that's the one. Rye guy, the fly guy, yes, jackhammer.
A jackhammer.
Yes, that's the one. Michael, good question. 1,500 watching, how are we not 1,500 likes? Good question.
Yeah. Ow.
It could be.
It's a scam. Amelia says, you guys are the only ones interacting with the chat that much. It's cool. Hey, we appreciate you. And without the chat, the stream would be nothing. So might as well, right? It's fun. It's way more fun that way.
Tedem, Celine, how do you consider yourself profitable since you're using negative RR? Tedem, you will, I mean, I don't know if you're definitely not new to the stream, but this trade can still hit and you can still be profitable using negative RR. Don't let me get into that debate. In this situation, I do have a stop that is higher than I normally would have, like in terms of size, but I have sized accordingly. So the risk that I have on this is 3 micros, and that's all I'm willing to risk. No more at all, like not willing to add or anything into the position. TP will always be to lock in profits at 1-to-1, and beyond that, I was going to watch this low. So whether that last contract is for full Asia low or just that low, that was my position. But if people can, I mean, I know many traders trading negative RR that are profitable. That's not how it works. Negative RR, you can still be a very profitable trader, but negative RR is not something I normally would be taking. Like I said, I just
banned 2 spammers. So chat, don't spam. You're just gonna get banned.
Spam chat.
I only give you guys a 5-minute timeout, but don't come back with spams.
Well, yeah, I don't know what NQ wants to do here. We came down like very close to my break even, and then now it's having a bounce again. So there is a large wick there on the 15-minute. I don't like the look of that. Would have preferred to see that close bearish, but no, not liking this so much.
Oh wait, Spider-Man just came out. I realized the new one.
Today?
No, 2 days ago in Switzerland. I just realized. Totally random, but that just somehow crossed my mind.
Oh, it must be out in Greece too then.
Greece is like tzatziki man.
What? Tzatziki man is crazy. What the hell? It might want to grab those high, Celine. Joshua, it absolutely could. So if it does, it runs there and stops me out, that's fine. Like, this is a loss I have to take. Losses are part of it. And honestly, I'm on a green streak on these funders. I've been very, very decisive on the trades. I'm like even more so, like deciding which trades I'm taking on evals, which are on funders, like really getting more into like grading my setups. So this one I graded like good enough to take on the funded. So that's why I'm in this trade currently with the micros. The other trades this week, I didn't like how the market was moving and I didn't prefer it as much. So that's why I was trading evals. So of course, in this position that I'm in right now, I accept the risk. It was a setup I was happy to take, and an A+ setup for that. That's why it's on funded. So if it has to lose, it has to lose. Sometimes you're gonna lose.
Congo. Oh, of course I remember. Of course I remember the dude yesterday that was talking about my 28,800 and 900. And yes, I told him already it's getting closer. But then, of course, he was like whining, but you're not a swing trader. So on that day where you said it, it didn't hit. So you're wrong. I said, yeah, I was wrong on that day. That's totally fine. I still made money. But now he just wants to be a bitch about it. The business lens, I must congratulate you, my friend. This is, I think, the first time where you come in asking a normal question. Not a hate comment, no nothing. Really just a normal question. So I think your therapy has worked. I congratulate you, sir. Have I tried wealth charts? No, I have not. Have you, Celine?
No, I haven't.
Now watch the guy come back when he said he wants to bitch about it.
Was it was he in the chat today? I didn't see that.
Of course, we spoke to him. I can't tag him anymore, so he might not be here anymore.
He might have left.
S-Crans, are you still here?
Oh, S-Crans. Oh, that guy, yes.
Famblea says, hey, Nick, it's not my birthday, so can I not get a free account, please? Yes. Absolutely.
Since it's Michael's birthday, who is that?
I don't know.
Who is Nate? Like,
yeah, that's a great question.
We're still trying to work that out.
Cam Jam says, happy not birthday, Famblea. Constantine, it's your birthday today, actually? Happy birthday, then. Congrats. How old?
That's nuts. I think that's
How old
sus.
or young? Famblea, it's my dog's birthday. Can I get a 500k growth account? Yes, sure.
Kato6181, prefer trading London or New York? For me, London, to be honest.
Michael Jansen says, haha, I'm Michael and it's my birthday. All right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michael Jansen.
Can I get a free account? I'm from Somalia. Sure.
Wait, how to join a giveaway? Please say slowly. Well, you must like the stream, be subscribed to the channel. Oh, there's a stop as I'm explaining. And make sure you're here when Nick sends the giveaway form. That's
okay. Celine, you want to see something really cool?
Hold on 1 second. Yes.
Okay. Go to your paper trading account.
Oh, Nick's going to show me the longs.
Okay.
Okay.
Your paper trading. I'll show you something really cool. Okay. Now, you see how this position is up like 100 points? Almost?
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Absolutely. But
nice. Well done. You took the long, you crushed it. Well done.
But can I say, like, I don't actually understand. So, you know, when you say, like, look at this long up 100 points and then say this short smashed 100 points in profit. What is the comparison there then?
Well, did it?
Not at that. No, this trade lost. The last trade I took, if like any last win, like why are we comparing that?
I just want.
That's not a strategy. Like I don't get like longing in that.
I'm not comparing.
That
I'm not comparing. I just want you to see something. You crushed it. You took that trade, and you're up like 80 points now.
Absolutely, but that's not like an actual trade I've analyzed or anything, and it can win. The markets go up or down, right? So you can literally take a stab at a trade, and it can win or lose. And in that way, like yes, that long won there. But if I had taken, for example, a sell at Asia High here, same model, and it won, and then I don't know, someone else longed, and they lost and I won, like it doesn't mean anything. Like everyone is longing and shorting this market at different times.
And chat, that is how you rage bait 101.
I just don't understand. I just seriously don't. Like, what is the point? Because I, for one, the way I trade and the way I approach the markets is it has to have data. Like it has to be back tested. It has to have rules. And for me, of course, you can long there and it can print and you can make money. But over time, like I can't be trading a strategy like that for me because I don't know the data of it. And I don't know how I can, for example, not having a stop, risk management, all these things. Like for me, that goes against everything that I've put behind my trading and what works for me. And that's the thing. Like we just had Anastasia on before, and she trades a completely different way, and she banked. And like, what's to say? Like, why should she trade a different way, or anyone trade it? Because everyone sees it differently. And for her, higher time frame works. For me, lower time frame works.
Wait,
like
who?
everyone is completely different.
Who?
Just comparing Anastasia, like who we had on in the morning, like how people trade very different all over.
Yeah, that's true.
But taking on like your approach to trading, like for me, it's just, I couldn't take on the same way I couldn't take on Anastasia or expect her to trade like how I trade or you to trade how I trade.
I'm not expecting you, just to be clear, I'm not expecting you to be trading like that. I just wanted you to see something.
See what? See that I clicked buy and it.
Yeah, now it's green.
It's
it's fucking awesome, no?
Right. Okay. So what's the point of that? To see what? But you could also like click short here, and a short could be making money right now. Like
sure, it could, yeah.
Okay, so like chat, understand? Like I don't understand still, because I can't trade like that. I definitely could not.
Well,
and
sure you can. You just proved it. You're in that trade.
Yeah,
and you're
but
green.
I could not, Nick. I could not on normal accounts trade like that every day.
Why not?
I couldn't.
Why not?
I can't.
Tell me. Why not?
Ask anyone with like a model, a strategy that's working, that's printing. Like I can't. Why would I change anything? Celine, enter now for short. I mean, at the moment, the only
says Nick is so egoistic. Like, how is this egoistic? I just told her to take a long, and she's printing. Is that egoistic? No.
No, but I'm just saying when it comes to trading, everyone definitely has their own approach to it, and everyone trades differently. And you saying for me to long there, of course, okay, take the long, whatever, for fun. But in saying that, I don't know what is there to prove, right? It's gone up. It went up, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
That was that trade is green.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying I should trade like that and not the way I trade.
No.
So what is the purpose of this exercise?
I mean, isn't trading about making money?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Did that trade make money?
It did. But in saying that, I lost a trade, but of course I'm never going to be short and long on the same asset for one. Not going to be hedging.
Of course.
So in that regard, in this case, that was a loss in my strategy. Taking a short there is an L. It's a red. So I'm not going to try to be 100% win rate. I'm not going to trying to smash every single trade in
you're not going to
TP.
be trading win rate. You're not going to be at 100% ever. Like, you're going to have losing trades. That's
of course.
Like, I don't know anybody who has a 100% trade win rate.
Correct.
100% day win rate. That's possible though. That's very possible.
Sure, but even then, that's not like something I need to have. I don't need to win every single day. I've said that before.
Isn't that what trading is about?
Trading is about making money, and if I have a losing day and I have a green week, then I'm making money. If I have one red day in the week, doesn't like change anything about the week. I'm very big.
Well, it changes something about the week. You're making less money, but you're right. You're still green in that case. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So I guess like maybe I zoom out more. Like you measure it based on daily. How did I perform on the day? Did I have a winning day or a losing day? And for me, I can zoom out and be like, did I have a green month? Am I up for the month?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I definitely don't have 100%. Like this strategy right now. Like I think I'm after that loss. Like let me tell you. But definitely 100%. No, I'm not I'm not red every single day of the month, every day of the year. And I don't think I want to even aim for that. I'll be trading frantically every day trying to take multiple setups.
How about this? When I tell you to take 1 micro long on your paper trading account, you do it. And in return, when you see your setup, I take your setups with you.
No, I don't know why. Why do you want to trade like me all of a sudden?
I don't know,
And my
funsies.
strategy.
Just funsies.
Well, I mean, you can if you want to take the setups with me, of course. But I, for one, don't want to not be focused and trading my setups because I'm taking something else. And I don't know why anyone should. Like, everyone, each to their own, the way they approach these markets. And if we're all going to be trading each other's way, like, what is the point of that? Because, for example, try teach Miriam, who's like got her strategy down pat. Try teach her how to trade like you. Like, I don't think
I'd love to. But Papa says, Nick, why didn't you argue with Kane when he entered on the 1 minute time frame? You behaved differently. Pazas, okay, 2 things. So I know Celine way better than Kane. Celine and I are like brother and sister. We can just argue for fun, okay? And then after stream, I always apologize to her, just to be clear.
Yes.
And then also, why not? It gets the chat more active. See, look at everybody typing, disagreeing with me. Be like, Nick, don't try to convince her. Nick, this is so bad. It's great. I love you guys' engagement. That's what we're here to do.
He is the Rage Debate final boss. But but for real, I'm only ever gonna trade. I'm very like strict on the way I trade, and I don't have room in my mind to learn or trade anything different. And I don't want to.
Maurice says he's like the annoying lawyer brother.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, if you want to put on a clinic, Nick, and you teach everybody, like, you can go out there and put your strategy out there and teach others to trade. But I, for one, am not that person.
Wait, but you have a Discord. I don't.
Hey?
You have a Discord. I don't.
Yeah, I'm saying you could. You could absolutely.
Okay, you teach me how to run a Discord. Because I have no idea how to do that, honestly.
Okay, I can. And Mars is killing it. And Mars is probably your guy for that. Mars is killing it in his
Discord goat.
He has, I think, like thousands of people in there. So he definitely knows way more.
I get annoyed by Discord so much. Because if you're in multiple channels, maybe you can teach me a thing or two here. I'm in so many different channels. I never really look at it, but when I look at it, I'm in like so many different channels. It's like, how do you keep an overview? There's like within everybody's server. There's like all these sub channels, and it's confusing as shit.
Yeah, well, it's very different. I don't think there's any other platform out there like Discord, but it was made for like gaming, and so like. The way it works with trading is, well, the way I have my Discord set up is like there's a section for the trading, then there's a section of like everything else, just random channels where you can talk in. But mainly it's pretty self-explanatory. Like you'll get a notification when someone's talking in this channel, that kind of thing. But it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time.
I'll leave that to you and Amas in that case. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's too confusing.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're passionate, Nick, about teaching other people your strategy, it's not me. I'm not that guy.
It's fine. I tried.
Or you can try with, you know what? You can try with Spuddy and Miriam and Rebecca and Amas.
Well, recently everybody has started adding into losers. It's just an observation. I told you before.
Right.
I don't know. Is that a coincidence? I don't know.
All right, so maybe, but tell them to long where you want to long and tell them to short where you want to short if you're trying to like have an impact and try to change the way they trade. If that's
no, I actually don't want to do that because you're right. Everybody has their own way of trading that works for them, and Yeah, you're right.
I know. Imagine if like we all like it wouldn't. Honestly, that's how markets work. If everyone took the same entries, it wouldn't work. Because of course you need a loser for there to be a winner. For there to be a buyer, there needs to be a seller. So like it wouldn't work if everyone traded the same way. So that is why everyone has their own strategy approach, and why actually, you wouldn't want everyone trading. And you know what, Nick? If you got that edge, you wouldn't actually want everyone trading exactly like you. If you're 100% win rate on the days, and
that's why I'm gatekeeping Nate.
Yeah, so keep Nate tucked away. But yeah, of course, everyone's strategy, like the way Anastasia came on here, she killed it, analyzed the charts, used volume, used auto profile, all these cool things, and then like killed a trade, banged. And it's just awesome to see how like everyone has different ways of looking at these markets and can still be making money.
True. You're right, actually.
I mean, I know you for like you switched up. Obviously, you were trading like different when I first came on stream and met you. So now, I mean, this is working for you, right? Like this new way of trading.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fair enough. You found something that really clicks, that works, and you're gonna keep trading like that.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Don't expect everyone to stop trading the way they trade.
That's it. I don't expect anybody to do the same thing.
Okay.
That's not my expectation. I just enjoy the rage bait.
Okay.
This is great. Have you ever seen the chat so active?
No, I haven't even been reading the chat. I've been staring at the chats at you. I'm just like, okay. But you know what, chat, we don't have to keep talking on this because I don't know. I haven't read any of their comments and I actually feel bad now. So what are you guys saying?
Yeah, topic. Change of topics. Change of topics.
Reading some of these comments. All right, so tell us, chat, who is holding longs? Who is in a short, potentially? Who's in trades? Let us know.
Well, Praveen Patel just took TP at 28,608. Nice. That's between 0801 and 18 and a quarter. Perfect. Well done.
Chicken says, let's talk about my win rate. Talk about it, Chicken.
Let's talk about it. Roman, we can stay on my screen. I'm still in the trade.
Davis says, I longed and TP got hit past Eva. Let's go. Very good.
Emilia says, I like Celine's new hairstyle.
What? Just my hair tied up?
Apparently.
Damn, Coil says I'm $230 away from my first ever payout. Let's go. That's so exciting. What does entry time limit mean in your indicator, Celine? The entry time limit is the time given between so when you have a 15-minute candle open, I will only enter within the first 10 minutes. So that's the only time I look for the inversion. If it's more than 10 minutes, then I'm not. So that's the filter there. The entry time limit is the filter for that.
Manton says, so close to TP, Nick, I don't have the discipline not to just take profits there. There's nothing wrong with taking profits shortly before TP. That's fine. I was always, and to be fair, I was always the guy who said, do you run a marathon and then stop 10 meters before the finish line? And I thought it was stupid. But then in the grand scheme of things, if you really think about it, and that's something where I have evolved, right? It's like, do you really need the additional 2 points? Because if you're like, this trade, for example, is up 125 points right now. If I close it right here, is this a great trade? Yes, of course. It's 125 points, and my total drawdown on this was, it was 63 3/4. Let's call it 12 points. Let's round it against myself. So my total drawdown was 12 points, and I'm up 125. I would say that's a great trade, right?
That's a great trade.
Can I take it here? Absolutely. Can I wait for my TP? Yeah, sure, I can do that too. Doesn't really matter.
How old are you, Celine? What a random question. Crocs coverage says, I think it's just situational. Like for me right now, the extra $20 isn't worth the chance of this reversing.
Oh, Spitz, you are getting disqualified from the chat.
Wait, and the funny thing is he said, Celine, you gotta look online how to say her name properly. But I asked her before the stream, how is your name pronounced? And she let me know. So Anastasia is actually how you correctly pronounce her name.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
She said a lot of people get it wrong. And she was like, yeah. She appreciated it. So I'm laughing that guy said, I've got to look it up.
Sherlock Chicken in the house. Who's Sherlock Chicken?
What did Chicken say?
I don't know. Mr. Patrick says Nick has evolved into Nate. Yep.
His alter ego.
Oh, Chicken, I want some gems. Go for it. Give me the gems. By the way, because NQ has come so close to my TP and it didn't take it, it was like a point away. I'm going to move it up now to 618 and a quarter. Take that, NQ. Now watch it go down and drop 125 points back to my entry. Famble, I see your comments. You've said it a gazillion times now.
It's not funny.
Okay, look, I'm going to read it out loud so you don't have to post it again. Nick is exactly the kind of guy Celine was told to beware of. Oh, you changed it. Before it was her parents told her to beware of. Am I? I don't know.
No, I don't know what that guy is. Just a hater, Nick. Just leave him.
Okay.
Slimy, hello, mate. Can you show me how the trade you took this morning and maybe explain it by any chance? Nick, do you want to delve into that one?
So what's the question? Can you show me the trade you took this morning and maybe explain it by any chance? Yeah, sure. So, we had when Anastasia, there we go, was on. That was when we got these 3 bigger red candles. I'll call them 230, 235, and 240, right? And those were higher volume candles. We got a fast push to the downside, and that's usually those are the stop out candles. And when I see those, I do the opposite, right? I'm not like, oh, it's going down, I'm going to short. No, it's going down, I'm going to buy it. And plus, we have the 120 over the 200 EMA, as you see here. So that for me is, I like this for longs in general. So I entered it on one account, took a long with one MNQ, and then took another account lower. That's this one that we see right now, 28,463 and 3/4, because I like to buy in between like the 60 and 70s. And then I put on 1 micro and I held it so far. And my target was initially 612 and a quarter, and now it came a point away from that TP. So I got to make it work a little bit to make a little bit more money, and I pulled it up to 618 and a quarter.
Nice.
Menton, what other risky behavior does Nick engage in other than not using stop losses and skydiving? Arguing with Celine.
It's pretty risky. It's pretty risky.
It's pretty risky. I'm scared a bit.
I fire back.
Cold P says, hey Nick, your stop loss is my TP. How's that? I don't have a stop loss. How's that your TP? Oh, he says, well, one of these days I will hit it big. I know it because you don't have a stop loss. Smart.
Shorts is only for scalpers this morning. It seems like it. You can get in and out of the shorts very quickly, but you don't want to be in them for long. So we've seen.
You don't want to be in the shorts for long because they're short.
Yes. Mind blown. Yeah,
That's
no.
funny actually. My fiance, like obviously over the years, she learned more and more about trading because I spoke to her about it sometimes. And for the longest time, she was so cute. For the longest time, she thought long trades are trades that go on a long time, and short trades are short trades, like quick.
Like a scalp, like a short
Yeah.
is a short. That's cute. Honestly, I get that. There's logic to that. That makes sense. Love it. Most people like to get to a point where you spend less time in the front of the charts and score on the exact opposite. Yeah.
True.
I mean, that is what how Nick likes to trade. And again, it comes back to this, like, everyone is different. I might be happy to get in and out of a trade in 15 minutes, make my money for the day, and then not have to look at a chart ever again. And we could actually have like the same amount of money too. Someone who's traded for hours or a swing trader could still make the same as a scalper. Generally speaking, maybe the way they sized or whatever, it could be that they're taking more profits. But I'm just saying, like, the time that you spend on the charts doesn't determine that you can make more money. Because remember, like, people who spend more time. Pardon?
Disagree.
Okay, well, I'll finish mine quickly, because people who spend more time could also mean that they're over trading, over risking, taking too many setups, allowing, like, obviously for every trade you're allowing more risk, you're showing more risk to your accounts, you're putting on more risk each time. So I mean, Nick, you obviously don't trade like that, so it's very interesting.
Yes. Disagree. Yeah. So let's take two traders, both put on one MNQ, for example, because both could size up in theory, right? So let's keep it at the playing field even. One MNQ, right? And we take yesterday, because that's the closest full session that we have available, for example, okay? So yesterday, 1,215 points. Let's say both started trading in the London session, for example. London session is at 3 a.m. Eastern time. So right here, okay? Right here. Awesome drawing. So we both start here, okay? Both traders, not we, but two traders. And let's say one spends his, I don't know, his 15 minutes, or we're gonna extend the time a little bit, his hour on the charts, okay? Yeah. And let's say he bottom ticked, absolutely bottom ticked this long. Amazing trade, right? Boom. Awesome. So 27,335, we're gonna call it, okay? Now, he trades, let's say an hour. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's say he absolutely top ticked the exit. What a beast, what a banger of a trader. Absolute professional. Here we go, 188 points. Okay, now let's say the other trader has a way worse entry. He took it up here. What a loser. What a loser. Took it at fucking 445. Ooh. Okay, but now he spends the entire session in front of the charts. Where is he going to end up? He's going to go from that loser entry all the way up. And he's not going to top tick his exit because he's a loser. He's going to exit here. What a fucking moron, right? But at the end of the day, that guy who spent more time in front of the charts took a 495 point trade. So who made more money?
Right. Can I talk? Because I'm busting here. Two assumptions you've made. All right. Because this is very, like, you've taken an assumption that both traders trade the same size. So 1 micro versus 1 micro. Then of course, the person who holds longer at the same risk amount is going to make more. But if the trader 1 had risked 10 micros, been in the trade for 10 minutes, been in the trade with 2 minis, whatever. Someone who's in a trade risk differently can still make more than the guy who's trading for an hour versus the guy who traded for 5 minutes. So risk is definitely something you cannot just assume when you make this statement. You cannot.
Agreed. That's why I leveled the playing field, because when you argue that the guy who was trading for shorter could size up, so could the other guy, right?
Yes, but in terms of the guy being on the wrong side of the market as well, if, for example, he's holding something that's dumping, whereas someone who's in and out doesn't doesn't have.
Okay, but what if he adds into his dumping position and now he has a better average?
Yeah, absolutely. But in the same way, he could still be taking more of a loss than the guy who is out of the market quicker. You might be holding on to a loss that the other trader might be cutting shorter, right? That's why most people have that stop, to have that in place so they can cut their short there, their stop there.
Most people.
Yes, most people. But in what you're saying, what I'm saying is completely true, that someone who's in the market for 5 minutes versus the guy who's in the market for an hour can still make more in 5 minutes.
Sure. Can.
So the correlation between
who is more likely to make more money over a longer time period when you do not just one session, but you do 200 sessions, 400 sessions, 600 sessions, 1,000 sessions?
Well, that's when you need a proper, like, back-tested set of data. You can't take a month or 2 months of what's currently moving in the market and say, like, this is gonna play out. These kind of.
No, that's why I say over the long term. Roman, let's go back to my screen. I'm still in the trade, but I'm just saying, like, the more time you spend in front of the charts, let's call it, you only take A+ setups, right? The more time you spend in front of the charts, wouldn't you agree that you're gonna see more A+ setups?
No.
Okay, so how many A+ setups? Because you've back tested your strategy and you've done all the work on the data side, so that's good. Now, how many A+ setups do you get in a day, on average?
2 to 3.
If you looked at the full session, like from 6 p.m. open till 5 p.m. close.
Like 2 to 3.
Okay.
So
if you trade for an hour, do those 2 to 3 setups occur in that hour? Usually?
Generally, yeah. That London session volume, yes. I need to be there at that
all
time.
Of the 2 to 3 setups that happen in 23 hours usually occur during the London session?
And sometimes the New York session, but it's generally speaking London, yeah. I don't trade New York the same, so don't use me as an example.
Don't use me as an example. You don't have to spend more time. But if you actually have the data, and it's 2 to 3 setups per day, A+, within 23 hours.
But not even every day.
They all usually happen during the London session. Then you fucking found the Holy Grail. Congratulations. But if those 20, and I'm just now hypothetically talking, if those 2 to 3 setups are spread across the day, across those 23 hours, wouldn't it be then more logical to spend more time in front of the charts so that you catch every single one of them?
But the thing is, I'm not trying to trade every single candle and market moment of these markets. That's not my, no, I don't want to try catch every move. I'm happy to take even 40 points, say, and it make me $1,000 on the day, and that's like great for me. But to then go and risk again in another setup, right? Then be down red.
We're not talking about something that's great for you or great for me personally. We're talking about, in general, what makes more money, spending more time in front of the charts or less time. So if we objectively look at it, I'm not arguing with you as per how you trade or how I trade. That doesn't matter here in this discussion. It's just like, if you spend more time in front of the charts, aren't you logically able to see more of the A+ setups happening?
Are you talking about in my case?
Let's take your strategy, the way you trade, your A+ setup, whatever the definition of an A+ setup is for you, okay?
Yeah.
If you look at the chart, let's say for some reason you wouldn't need any sleep, 0. You can just stay awake all day, every day. If you spend 23 hours a day in front of the charts, and let's say for some reason you're 100% focused at all times, don't need any sleep, 100% focused at all times, you can always execute like a robot. Okay, wouldn't you see more setups than somebody who only trades an hour a day?
Yes, but this is the problem, right? Because an A+ setup is not 100% win rate. Because I have an A+ setup.
So what's the win rate of an A+ setup?
Sorry?
What's the win rate of an A+ setup?
Around 65%.
Okay, so the 65% can only be the 65% if you take every single one of those setups. Because if you don't take every single one of those setups, that means you catch some of the winners and you catch some of the losers, but you don't catch all the winners and you don't catch all the losers. So even if you have an A+ setup that has a 65% win rate across the entire day, your actual results might differ from that simply because you're not going to catch every single setup. Correct?
That is correct. I agree with that. That is part of it as well, because this is where I say like backtesting is the first step, but actually forward, like, and actually trading your model live is going to obviously give you different, because we're not bots, because we're not just like taking that trade like every time you see it. And in terms of that, it's actually a better, I'm actually like trading better than backtested data because I'm using discretion, because I know not when to take that setup, when to like grade that setup, when not to take that short, that long, etc.
Very good.
And yeah, staying at the charts for too long, for hours at a time, could repeatedly, you could try keep shorting a market that is just keeps going up, and you are then giving yourself exposure to risk. And so that's what it is at the end of the day. Limiting the exposure to risk, not just trading all day and entertaining like the idea of, oh, but this one could work and this one and this one. Okay. It's like,
so if we reduce the exposure to risk, aka not taking a trade, that also reduces the exposure to profits, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes, this is the okay. The risk is what you're trying to protect. You are trying to, obviously, as a trader, protect your capital and not expose your accounts, your live account or funded account, to too much risk. So if you have taken, say, a $500 loss in the day, and you know you have a certain amount in buffer and drawdown, or I'm only going to talk prop in this instance, not live account, but like in terms of that, you should back down for the day. You should know, you should have a max loss limit that you're happy to take. I mean, that's why prop firms, Tradeify, were like, you have a daily loss limit. There is a certain amount that you, unless you just want to keep on risking and risking on the day and then end up blowing your account because you're trading too much, over trading.
I love over trading. Also, Ken Sada in the chat says, Nick, it is unhealthy to sit in front of the charts. Yeah, that's why I'm walking right now. But I see your point, Celine. I see your points. And we gotta make sure we talk about the initial topic, which was what's gonna make somebody more money, staying in front of the charts longer, like spending more time in front of the charts, or less time in front of the charts, right? And what you say, and how the model works, you would be making more money if you took every single one of the A+ setups, not the other ones, just the A+.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying no to that. I'm saying my discretion and deciding to not take those setups is actually the edge. And that can't be taught. That is where I'm saying actually determining the little trades that I'm taking out of this is how I'm able to make money. And that's the discretion part of trading that you can't actually like replicate in a back test. So yes, you can have an A+ setup that forms, but you can still decide. There are things like market sentiment, like where are we in relation to, like there are other things that obviously discretion decides whether that setup is A+. And I feel like we're going off topic again, but that is actually where the edge lies in deciding which setups not to take.
Okay, so the edge at the end of the day is not the setup, but how
the edge is in the discretion, 100%.
How you decide to take the setup or not.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So then I'm saying a trader, like, don't use me as an example, but a trader who sits in front of the chart for 5 minutes could potentially make more than a trader who sits there all day, and that's the argument.
Okay.
And that's all this started with. I think that there are plenty of traders that are scalpers who go in like with heavier contracts, and they can absolutely expose themselves to less risk. So by less risk as in less trades, and make more money than the guy who trades all day.
I think we should just listen to Mr. Derp, who says both are wrong. #Team Nate.
Hey, I love these discussions.
Hey, me too. Me too.
The chat, I'm not interested to see what they're saying.
They're saying a lot. I only. Oh damn! Roman wants to have us fight now. I'm with Team Nick.
All right.
And Team Celine. I'm gonna vote for Team Celine. Okay. This is not a fight. This is just a constructive.
Chat, this is
objective
just a discussion.
This is not a fight at all. This is. So I voted for Team Celine. You can have the W.
It's just a discussion, chat, and we all know, like, obviously, the way Nick trades, the way I trade, the way any of Tradeify TV we trade, it's all very different.
That's
so
correct.
it doesn't matter, right? We're just getting into the crux of like a trader who sits there for longer versus the trader who isn't sitting there, and the correlation between profitability. And I'm saying there isn't really a correlation there, because I think someone can be profitable just as much sitting there for less hours. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So yeah, you see, you win. 70% of the chat is for you, 30% is for me. So chat, Celine takes the W on that discussion. Now, we didn't hit 1,200 likes. However, what we did was we have fun. And because we have fun, let's run another giveaway just really quick.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you want to participate in this giveaway, all you got to do is like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and once I send you the link to the Google form, fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you do it more than once, you'll get disqualified. If you ask me where the form is, what the form is, how the form is, or what shape of form I'm in, you're going to get disqualified. And if you ask me how to join the giveaway, you're going to get super duper mega disqualified. So don't do that. You're going to have 30 seconds to fill out the form once I send it. And here we go. Bang. See you, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, you left just before the giveaway? Damn. Well, have a good weekend, Jonathan. Hope it's a fun Pizza Friday for you.
It's Pizza Friday already? Damn.
Yeah, it's Friday. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything fun this weekend?
I'm going to France. First of all, tomorrow we celebrate Swiss National Day, 1st of August. And then after that, on Sunday, we go to France. I see Chicken tomorrow.
Oh, Chicken's coming to France?
No, but I see him tomorrow when we celebrate.
Oh, cool.
How about you? What are your plans?
Not too much. I'm honestly not feeling 100% still, so I'm going to have to deal with this all weekend.
Take some rest.
Maybe go to the doctors, get some rest. Yeah, what can I say? Then I got to plan the wedding. I got to actually sit down and start looking at all that stuff.
Wait, your wedding?
Yep.
We started to plan as well, so.
Yeah, well, it's July. I'm getting married next September too at some point.
Yep. All right, let's spin it for the last giveaway winner of the
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. Here we go. And bam! Imbalance zone 332. Oh, there's an imbalance zone at 332. Damn it. Type something in the chat.
Congrats.
All right, let's see if NQ is going to teach me a lesson or if I'm going to teach NQ a lesson by moving my target up. Imbalance zone, where are you? You have 30 seconds to claim. You got to type something in the chat.
Are you here?
Doesn't look like it. Imbalance zone.
Justin
type. Justin, you're too nice. Even tagging them.
30 seconds, come on.
Oh, there he is.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. It was funny when you click his profile, his actual username is Silent Guy. So that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Boom. TP hit. We taught market another lesson. 153 points. Let's just call it 150 points on this trade. And I still have the other account on that is still in this trade. Gonna go to that one. Bam. And for that one, I have to target at 718.25. So we'll see. We'll see if that hits. But let's see what imbalance zone actually wins. Imbalance zone, you, sir, are getting a What are you getting? What are you getting? What are you getting?
Oh, another almost max seller.
Boom, 100K growth account. 100K growth account coming your way. All you got to do is add your email address to a YouTube channel description. Make sure it's your Tradeify login email, and we're going to be sending you a 100K growth account within the next 7 days. Congrats.
Amazing. Congrats. I can't believe we're already at the end of the stream. What the heck?
Yeah, crazy. Time flies.
Well, W's Nick smashed that trade. W's in the chat.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're going to take us out of here?
Yes, 1 second. I just got to read something. I just want to see the poll because I'm catching up. It's now 53% Celine and 47% Nick. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's getting closer. Uh-oh. Well.
Yeah.
Celine still takes the W, chat. So put a big fat W in the chat for Celine. Put an L in the chat if you hate me. And I wish you all an amazing weekend in case I don't see you in the New York stream. If I do, and you want to see the New York stream, then make sure you join Tradeify TV at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time when the one and only Mr. Sputnik is going to get it started. Then I'll join him at 9. And then, of course, the one and only Miriam will join us at about 9:28. And then we'll take it from there. And of course, Monday next week, I won't be here. So Celine is going to run a solo UK stream. I hope you're going to have lots of good guests, which
I hope so. Otherwise, it's 3 hours of me every day, chat.
And then I'll see you the week after again. Celine,
right,
any last inspiring words for the chat?
Well, first of all, you have a great weekend. You're going to have so much fun in France. I'm jealous. From me, though, in terms of these markets, protect the capital, chat. As always, protect the capital, take your A+ setups, and see what this market gives us. Right now, we're continuing to rally. So if you're in the longs, hold on for dear life. For me, I'll be trading New York. I will update you guys if I take any trades.
All right.
But other than
Sounds
that,
good.
I'll catch you guys Monday. Have a great
Peace
weekend.
out.
Peace.